The pain, the misery, the misclick. Oh, it hurt.
I can see the light around your eyes. I can see the light in your eyes. Eyes.
MLM33 hype.
Woo! Dart Remix, 7 months in a row of support. Thank you very much. Ah, yes. Maleev, thank you for that host. Appreciate that. Let's go ahead and turn this down. 'Cause it's that time. That time to turn this up. Oh yeah. That's the good stuff. That's what we all want. What's up, Steven, Serp, Laura Bay, Frank Maleev, fellows in arms, good to see you. Defer, are you actually playing? I figured it may have been a miss sign up or something because it's so late for you. Paul, what's up, dude? Meowser, love you, Meow. Evie, it's your boy. Jet, good to see you. Buster, what's up? Oh yeah, my rental body. Don't worry about that. Aerowolf, ayo. Good to see everybody. Really quickly, if you are here and you want to play, bracket is right there. We will start in about 2 minutes. Ah, you have a day off tomorrow, so you're in this. Yes, yes. Good to see you too, Steven. Hey, Alo. Rental body looking hot. Thank you, Maleev. You know, we've been taking the rental to the cleaners, getting it fixed up. Let's go, Defer. Yes. Beautiful. Not gonna join, just gonna watch. Sounds good to me, Link. We appreciate having everybody. Hello?
Oh, hi! I was not expecting you to jump in so early.
I know. I remembered this time. Our co-host for the evening, Maleev, is back again.
Oh.
Woo!
Okay.
Players, if you have not checked in yet, go do that. Aerowolf, I know you were one that still needed to check in. Yay! Hello, Maleev. Hello, hoi.
Hi. I've actually been starting to work a lot on my default loadouts because we got Smash and Splash coming up still in like
Me too.
not even about exactly a month now.
I know it is. I'll be in the car on the way to Smash and Splash in a month from now. That's insane.
I'm going to buy all my tickets today because I really need to buy my flight tickets before they're way too expensive because I barely can afford them right now.
Yeah. I feel ya. Alright, but before we get too Smash and Splashy, let's get to the check-in process. Players, if you did not check in yet and you're watching this, please do so. Give about 30 more seconds, then we will remove Meats of Evil, Cosmic Soup, JM Canada, NV Bastolsuki, Golden Fang. Yeah, if any of those players are here, please check in. If not, you'll be removed. And then we'll shuffle one time for the one time, and we can start.
Wait, if JM doesn't show up, does that count as a loss for this tournament for him?
No, he'll just be removed.
Ah. Because I was going to say, it would ruin his fabulous streak. Because he's just got such a good record in these things.
Yeah. Yep, he's only won 10 of them, so...
Only 10.
That's all.
Yeah. We've got some really cool players in here. Already, too. Like, as noted before, Defer is entering this time. I actually saw him drop by my stream a little bit earlier, too. That was a delight. Sophia is coming back for the second time. We'll see how far she gets this round. Got Rosa, Serp, Eevee, Nexel.
Yeah, Rosa's always got a chance to win it. Serp's always got a chance.
He's gonna win this one. I feel I need to
You
feel
think
it.
Serp's gonna win this one?
It's at this point it's just flat out denial. I have to believe in him. Like he needs to win.
He must. Well, Serp, I mean, JM's just a freak. Like, he's a one-off. He's just crazy.
Oh yes, Captain Band. He also should win.
Alright, so at this time, Those who didn't check in will be removed. And we will shuffle here shortly and be on our way. Remember, or if you're new, you go to my Discord, which is this link. And in the Discord, you will join your group under the drop-down menu MLM Groups. You'll join up with the players in your group, exchange friend codes, and one of you will open a lobby. Alright, so this is one of the smallest MLMs in recent history. 33 players.
That's small? I mean,
Oh yeah, we
guess it
usually
is.
have over 50 people.
Yeah, I forget that.
But MLM 33 players, huh? You know? Okay, so I shuffled. I believe I shuffled.
Yeah, it's shuffled.
Okay. Yeah, I did. Okay. So, oh. Jeez.
Is
Cell
that-
phone.
This hour, Shrimps.
At this hour, how could you? So start group stage. I will read through the names here. It looked like Iceman had to buy. I don't know. We'll find out. Group A. We have Alumax, Spenjo, Jet, and Wajosh. Group B. Zahn, Sir Rosa, Serp, and Greychrome. Group C. Alo, Carter, Uran, and Steven the Beast. Group D is Lola Faso, Ibrahak, Frank, and Stylo Ren. Group E, Dart, Lux Solaris, Gasso, and Laura. Group F, Dankelborg, myself, Slacks, and Jaro. Group G, Maxow, Wolf, Cybold, Asran Nightflame. Group H, we've got Evie, Grimwood, Defer, and Buster. And then Group I, we have Iceman and Golden Fang. So, remember to meet up with your group. I'm Group F, so I'll go to the Discord. In the drop-down MLM groups, go to Group F. And make sure my guys are with me. Then, I will host the lobby, which I'm doing here. And the stage list is the same as always with Mausoleum, Buster Beach, DNA Lab, Temple Grounds, and Sparring Ring, and you let those randomize. So give you guys some time, join up with your groups, and get started as soon as you are ready. And remember to report your scores as soon as you can on Challenge, the same as the sign-up sheet.
Stay on that grind.
Rauna with the 8 months in a row saying stay on that grind. Thank you, Rauna. Oh, we will. It is not a grind, but a joy. Mausoleum. Shut up, Dime.
Confirmed. Dime knows. Everybody knows. We should replace it. Wait, we should replace it with Snake Park. That's a lot
Yes.
better, more balanced of a stage.
Exactly.
It doesn't have trampolines, clearly.
I don't know who B2S Gone is. Hey, Andy, how are you?
I can join. I totally forgot that the lobby is probably open.
Are you adding Dankelborg?
I believe they are sending me their requests right now.
Excellent.
Ah, yes, there they are.
Well, I have a moment here. This Thursday, it's coming up quick. The ARMS 3VT, brand new weekly, is coming. I have created a channel in my Discord. If you do not have a team, that is fine. You can just show up in the Discord, say, hey, I need a team. And there's a list of people who also need a team. So you can team up with them. This Thursday, 7 p.m. Hopefully, it is going to be as awesome as I envision. The crew battles. And hopefully we can keep it under 3 hours as well. That's the goal. So find your squad or go to the Discord, and it's gonna be fly. Real fly. Oh, that was quick. Is he Kingslayer?
I don't think so. Hang on. Yeah, he is. Okay, we're good.
Aha!
Oh, nice. I was just playing him in the casual arms. Very nice.
Excellent.
And you might notice that I'm sporting a very fashionable commentator's badge. You see the
I
nice little
do.
quote
I
bubble?
like that. Yes.
I-
Very nice.
I noticed they have a really nice badge that of a film camera for replays, and then this one I'm like, wait, why am I not using these for when I'm spectating and watching, and when I'm commentating? I'm like, it's perfect. Like it looks so good.
It does. It's perfect. It looks like reminds me of the Wii. I don't know why. The simplicity.
Alright, so I believe we're gonna have Jackman go up against Kingslayer first.
Yeah, I told Jackman to go ahead and play through everybody first.
Yes.
Mini Monster, yes, there is a free agent group in the Discord. It's a channel. It is called 3VT Find a Team in my Discord. And just go in there, say, hey, I need a team, and hopefully you'll find one.
Oh, that rolls off the tongue so well too.
What's that?
3VT find a team.
Oh, yeah. Very nice.
Nice too. So we're gonna have a rare treat. Jackman coming in with Bite and Bark.
Oh, yeah. Classic, the orange bite and bark.
It's,
Jaro known for this.
it's such a fashionable look.
It's very fashionable. Kingslayer also fashionable. You can't give props to a robot and not give any to a mummy.
Yeah. He's also running default, so he's clearly all set for Smash and Splash.
Oh yeah.
Jackman
Check.
working with that CT, getting some really good
That's gonna
stuns.
do it. Yikes, Jackman, quick work.
Seiki is really dangerous. When you're not used to working against it, it's honestly worse than coming across a dragon or an ice dragon, because the chains are just that much worse, and then you literally can do nothing against them.
Jackman consistently just landing tons of shots here. Kingslayer gobbling up the damage, 460 on the rush.
Jackman blowing himself up in the face with that Seiki. One of the downsides to its Seiki is that when it's charged, it can blow up like any other explosive arm, but instead of it just being a standard explosion, it's a stun, so you can stun yourself, and it lasts for a long while.
Boga Lizard, no, SNS is not defaults only. There's a defaults and a customs bracket at SNS.
Yeah.
And most of us are doing both.
Oh yeah.
I mean, why not? We came all the way there. Might as well get into.
Might as well do all the arms you possibly can while you're there. I think we
Yeah.
have about over 50 people who are planning or signed up to compete in arms right now. So
Yeah. Or I think it's 60.
yeah, like it's a lot of people.
Yeah. Jackman 1-0 there.
Using that Seiki just really well. Kingslayer making a lot of actions and just kind of leaving himself pretty vulnerable to getting caught by that Seiki, as he's not really stopping the Seiki's movement. And also he just really invests into his movements. He's really trying to take advantage of his armor. And unfortunately that doesn't work against the Seiki, as it's just going to straight up stun you. And he just gets constantly locked into these stuns.
The Seiki's so mean with its multiple explosions and its lingering bubble.
Yeah, I can definitely see Kingslayer finding a strategy to work through that. Maybe using the Megaton to just kind of wall through those attacks, especially with something as straightforward as a Seiki. He could probably have that Megaton just push through it and get some solid hits in there. Unfortunately, that's not what, doesn't look like that's what he's thinking. He's gonna go with the Retorture Slapamander here.
Slapamander is broken, but Retorture is like bottom tier, so
Yeah,
it's
it's
very balanced arms here.
he's balanced. He's not balanced by finding the balance, but by balancing two extremes. He's got the super light
Yeah.
balancing one side and the super heavy balancing the other side.
Gets hit again, but this one is much closer.
That's Slap and Retorture putting in a lot more work than his previous loadouts have. He's also being a lot more patient. You saw he actually jumped right over those.
Oh,
Rather than setting up and then getting punished by the Siki, he's waiting to see what Jackman is doing and then responding, which is helping out so much here.
Kingslayer's arms are down. Oh, Bark hit him. That's gonna do it. Big rush, of course. That lockjaw, that fireball, so big.
Jackman not wanting to risk the potential opportunity of Kingslayer sprinting this back and taking that first round, just getting it out, just taking it out of his system. He'll worry about it later. He'll get another one.
Mini, it does specify which tournament. It says customs and defaults when you're signing up. And it does not do automatically for both. Each is $10 to enter.
And I think
Oh,
there-
the late stun.
I think there were also plans to try to set up a custom or a tag team tournament as well on the side. Though that one would be free to enter, as I think it's going to be a much more casual affair.
Yeah, like in somebody's room.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be a painful rush.
Oh, couldn't get the juggle. Kingslayer's still alive. Regens a bit of health. And that's it. Jackman with the perfect that time. Taking it 2-0. So we'll have Jackman keep going through everybody here. Did Kingslayer join through you, Maliv?
I believe he did.
Okay, good. Ho, 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 ho.
And he has hopped out, so you two could probably go, and then Paul can just slip in during the middle of the match.
Oh my gosh, that's who CPR Slacks is. I
Yeah.
should have known. I should have known.
Yeah.
How did Paul get put in my group?
He's
Oh,
he's gave you all the support, and now he's gonna take it all away.
the stars have aligned. He's got the shiny Helix badge too. Yes, Rep Paul's in my group. Like, legitimately got shuffled into my group. This is insane.
Glorious.
It's CPR Slacks.
Jackman going in for his next set, and it could be either against Scrimps or Slacks.
Go for it, Paul.
Scrimps wants to sit back and just gather
I
data
just
about all
want to
these fighters.
I just want to watch Paul.
You need to prepare yourself. Get some strategy. See what he's gonna do, and then counter
Oh,
it.
Paul coming out with the Masango. He's going nuts.
We got another Masango!
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, I like that
Masango.
loadout. Hydra, Nade, Slamamander. Nade did recently sustain a bit of a nerf, but it's still a really powerful arm.
You see that green with the Slamamander looking good?
Oh, this matches so well. That's a
Hey.
really nice slam right there.
I feel like Paul's loadout is pretty built for B&B. That's going to be an effective set.
Yeah.
Woo! Coming out firing.
It's a very saucy start. Getting a couple of solid hits with one with the Hydra, a single grab, and a couple of hits with the Slamamander. Paul kind of pushed into a corner now. Slacks has a lot of health to still work with and is still a decent amount in the lead. Gets hit a couple of times though, and that's going to quickly bring the pools together. Both players ready with Rush.
Yeah. They exchange one more time. HP was dead even until that. Paul getting grabbed there by Jackman. and that's gonna knock Paul back into the hot pocket. Jackman playing a really long-range game here. He's been able to poke around with that Siki effectively.
Yeah, as soon as he was able... Actually, the wind element might not be good here as it pushes Paul further away, Jack further away, which is exactly what Jack wants because he wants to be as far away from his opponent as possible. Especially with a ranged weapon like the Siki, it just gives him the space he needs to have it seek in and get those hits.
Paul going with the nade hand here, maybe hoping for a little bit better mid to long range weapon. And smart enough to shield there.
And both are going to trade for about similar amount of damage, including all that chip damage that Paul probably sustained.
I think Jackman just punched his dog in the back of the head with a Siki.
I'm not sure if that's possible. Generally, when you attempt to punch your dog, a bark actually ducks down. He just doesn't want his master to punch him.
It sure looked pretty bad.
He might have hit the bumper though. But then again, who am I to know? I don't have enough experience with Bite and Bark.
Yeah, me either. I have no idea. But Paul has some idea. He's up by a bit here.
Gets hit by a Siki. Gets a nice shield parry off of the Siki. And is going to try to land with Rush. Not able to make it connect. And is going to get caught by that Rush. That is going to be some serious damage.
That is massive. Did not kill him.
He's still in this. Just needs to get a couple of solid nade hits in there, maybe a grab or two, and he can definitely keep himself in this set. But it definitely looks like Jackman's got this going.
Oh, Slack's able to hit once more. It's not over yet. He blows up with a grab. He needs to hit and grab. Ah, no time left. Slack's gonna drop set 1.
And Paul just got the rush too. If there were like 5 more seconds, I'm pretty sure we could have saw some serious damage in there.
Quote, generally when you try to punch your dog. Out of context, that's not the best thing to say, I suppose.
Maybe.
But hey, we're totally in context here.
Oh, yes. At least right now. Somebody might clip us later and then... Honestly...
And put a dog video behind us?
Yeah. Generally...
Honestly, if you're gonna take the time to do that, I'm impressed. I'm not even mad.
I'm not worried either. There's enough things for people to blackmail me with. I've said very raunchy and inappropriate things in this channel and in mine. So if somebody
1-0 and Lola Pop is the switch for Slack.
And that is going to be a Lola bomb right here.
All the nade hands. Oh, there goes the homie.
Slacks also has a Tri-Blast as an option. I'm pretty sure these two arms are more than likely going to be the better choices though. That homie probably should be able to slightly outbox the Siki as it's a bit faster. But as long as Jackman is just keeping control of the battlefield, optimizing Bite and Bark's defensive capabilities, he's going to just stay on top. Even at close range, we see he's getting some good hits, gets a nice read. Paul gonna respond with a grab though, and now the doggo is behind him.
Yep, the doggo trying to hunt him from the behind. That'll happen. Sneaky pup. Paul finds himself at a distance again, having difficulty getting inside on Jackman.
Jackman, recognizing Paul, sets up with shield pretty much on wake up every time. He is able to get 2 solid grabs off and finish Paul for this first round.
Paul gonna need to use a few mix-ups on wake up here. It's getting a bit readable. Oh, and
down goes the
poor
doggo.
Bark. Bark just took that like a champ, otherwise that would have landed. Oh man.
Speaking of landing, that's going to be 460 damage. And Slacks is going to use Lola's up vertical jump to just kind of fly into the air. And is able to actually meet up with Jackman's leap with Bite and Bark and get a camera angle that allows him to just hit him. Something a lot of characters actually aren't capable of doing, so it's really impressive and awesome to see.
Yeah, it was a cool Cool time seeing them level off in midair. It's like some Dragon Ball Z stuff fighting in midair.
Dragon Ball Z if it was with a clown and a Beach Patrol robot.
He's an android.
Definitely one of the cooler ones. Oh, and a solid rush, blowing himself up. He's still fine though. He's gonna make it out there okay.
Thank you, Let's Compliment. It's a cool account.
Jackman ready with rush, just looking for a moment to get it to swing in, especially with those two slow arms. He's probably looking for some manner of stun off of that CP before trying to go for a confirm. That is a seriously slow loadout that Jackman has, but it has really nice opportunity just to wall out these very straightforward arms that Slacks has.
Slacks took big damage from that rush.
But if he can get his rush to land too, that's going to be about the same amount of damage taken away from Jackman's health.
Falls inside. And that's not going to be what he wanted. He almost ran into that.
Bark just really he's catching Slacks off a decent amount here. There's been a couple of shots where he expects it to land, but Bark is standing right in front of him, and it just leaves Slacks open enough that he gets countered pretty hard. It is a common mistake to make though against Bite and Bark, as most players don't come across Bite and Bark mains often enough to really have solid experience against them.
Yes. So that's it for that matchup, right?
That is correct. Jackman taking Paul down 2-0. Jackman just on a massive streak right now, just crushing everybody. I think he's gone 2-0 against both of his opponents so far. Hasn't lost a single round. Scrimps, are you gonna let him do that to you?
I'm gonna try to make that not happen, is gonna be my goal, but who knows if that'll happen.
Scrimps, go for the quadruple perfect. You can do it.
Okay, the quad perfect. I think I can do that. That should be attainable.
Oh yeah. Well, you got 10% bonus to your stats because you're a DNA lab. That doesn't actually happen, just so everybody knows.
Plus 10 to agility, yay!
Yay! Plus, that would be so broken in this game.
Oh yeah, yeah. Especially since there isn't actual RNG on the stages. It's just some elf somewhere just messing with people.
Yeah.
Oh, a quick little stun.
Scrim starting off pretty well, getting a nice stun, getting a couple of hits with the Triblast. Triblast is actually a really solid counter to the CP. Not necessarily in the way a lot of people would expect. It can get walled out by the CP, but well aimed with it, you can actually stop the CP, or you could disable the CP right on the user's side and stun them as it just has multiple shots. When uncharged. When charged, it can explode beside them, and as the CP comes back, it might very likely just kind of blow up on them. Scrim's gonna use that clapback to safely wall out everything Jackman had for a powerful rush, and just be like, no, you know you're not allowed to use it.
I don't think I want to get hit by that.
Jackman doing a really good job of pressuring Scrim's back, making sure that he just keeps his health lead. Even at this little bit of health, as defensive as these two characters can be, it's really beneficial just to stay in this lead. Jackman ready with another rush. Scrimp starting to close in the gap. Going to use rush here. Jackman going to safely catch it and evade. Or shield. Scrimps just needs a couple of hits to bring himself into the lead here. And both players about 70% health, 75% health. And neither one is even below 50 yet. And it's been well over a minute of a match. And Scrimps is gonna come out with about 15% more health. Yeah, both of you, like, nobody hit each other.
Yeah, I know. It felt like that.
That was just, and it was still a really intense match. Scrimps gonna change things over, going to go with the double punch up. This is probably gonna work a lot better for him.
Yeah.
As Helix does have some really good, just consistent, active use of it. And Jackman's gonna have to really find windows just to swing in and get some hits.
Oh.
Scrimps safely blocking Siki before it actually makes contact. And Scrimps is just gonna continue wailing. The retractability of those arms is going to really hurt Jackman here, as Scrimps is just going to continue to rain down punch-ups. And just Jackman not able to find moments to get any damage. Able to stop Scrimps from getting a perfect at least. Scrimps going to be a little greedy and try to go for a couple of grabs, wanting to see if Jackman is pressured enough to take a step back. Is going to continue to fight though, and is able to land his rush for about 200 damage, starting to bring things back. Scrimps does have his rush ready though, and can just go for a shield breaker at this point to finish off Jackman. Tries to go for it, ends up getting caught by a Siki Blast, breaking another one of the pillars, and is going to unleash that rush. It is going to connect, and the shield almost ready to break, but would have made last.
I don't think it would have broken. It may have broken his arms though. So
it might have.
Tough.
But Jackman instead opting to try to do a shield parry to advance through that, and just gets walled by like 2 punch-ups and dies. Well, it's not the quadruple perfect, but I think that's a good start.
Yeah, I'll take a W. Jaro, I mean, BMB's usually pretty hard for me to fight. It's not a great matchup for Helix with all the angle changes.
The double punch-ups really feels like a good option here, though.
Oh yeah, definitely. Unless he goes Lockjaw. Should still be pretty good.
Just gotta stay on the move. I think switching one of the punch-ups for a clapback the next round would probably be a good strategy, and then just having one punch-up to stop a lot of the stuff, and then the clapback could be pretty safe in the pit.
Yeah, if he goes Lockjaw again, I should definitely have clapback on.
Yeah.
But right now, his arms are going crazy.
He's applying
so He's trying to stay away from them.
He's applying a lot of pressure. Getting a bit of a health lead here. Are
you seeing this at normal speed?
No, I'm not seeing this at normal speed. It's very stuttery.
Yeah.
Like, it's not 100% everything going at hyperspeed, but looking at how things are going...
What is happening? This is unplayable.
Oh.
Okay.
There are moments where it's going really fast, and other moments where it's going standard.
It is not normal.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got them Ninjara teleports on active.
What?
And just watching from Jackman's side here, seeing if anything's going on in this half. Yeah, it seems to be either... Yeah, from what it seems like, it's generally him who's teleporting more and doing these big dashes. Has a bit of a health lead here. Jackman is ready with Rush as well. Scrimps standing back, trying to just find windows to get a couple of good snipes. Maybe not, or hoping that he could get a solid hit in there and not have Jackman have the ability just to safely evade around it.
It's just, it was unfortunate.
Yeah. Jackman doing a really good job here, but yeah, this just seems unpleasant for both sides. Paul, the like should not be because you are in the lobby.
We'll just let that one end.
Oh, Laura's apparently partying with a bunch of coils. Oh yeah, she's got.
Yeah.
Oh. You can do it, Laura.
So that's 1-1 after the lag switch, right?
Yeah, that is 1-1 right now. You had one win, and then that match was the second match, and he got through that.
Okay. Well, that would suck if that happens again.
Hopefully it doesn't. I'm gonna be hopeful. Jackman gonna go with Siki Lockjaw again. Shrimp's gonna change things back over to the Tri-Blast and the Clapback. Definitely gonna focus on staying on the move, making himself a difficult target, and just having a really responsive loadout. And especially with the two very straightforward arms, that Clapback's probably gonna do a really solid job of just stopping a lot of these projectiles.
I finally got the bark.
Shrimp's taking down good old Doggo before Doggo quickly gets back up. Shrimp's into the lead, both players just about ready with Rush. And now...
Stay down, Doggo, it's for your own good.
Jackman,
That was some weird stuff.
yeah, you leaped right into that CP. Oh, that was some magic.
There is lots of magic in the air tonight.
Mystical powers. Okay. Shrimp's uses Rush is not able to get it to connect through some means. And ends
The
up
forces of dark magic.
dark magic. Jackman getting Rush ready is probably going to try to find a moment to try to get it to land. Is baiting out. Shrimp's going to hold back that clapback, just waiting to use it at the right moment to stop the Rush. That-
What was all that noise? I think I had him in a grab and Bark hit me out and he confirmed it into a rush.
yeah, that
Pretty
one.
sure that's what happened.
Yeah, that can happen and really interesting. Shrimp's going to get one more grab off, and that is going to give him out the lead by frames.
Sneaky boy.
That one was real bite and bark magic.
Hey,
Also-
what's up, Junior?
Good work on Jackman to recognize that and was able to just take advantage of that moment. That is going to be the middle platform breaking down, and now it's a nice bouncy trampoline. A little more difficult to stand your ground on and advance with, but can allow for some really interesting potential setups.
What is that crap? That's happened twice.
Grim's going to meet the power of the Siki 3 times, and that's going to give Jackman a decent-sized lead by about 25%.
This is so freaking annoying. When he has enough room to run away, he just does. Just run, 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 run. Chase me, chase me, chase me.
Grim's going to catch that rush with a massive clapback to just straight up deny him the ability to do any damage to it. And that's going to give Shrimps a huge lead here, putting him at a very large lead. And also, that trampoline pushing Bark away, making it a lot
He
harder
can't get back.
make it a lot more difficult for Jackman to take advantage.
He's still on the trampoline. How many bounces in a row was that for Bark?
I don't know, but it's like a dozen. At least a dozen. Scrim's gonna finish off Jackman by blowing up his own Siki in his face.
Those were good games when we weren't lagging, Jackman. That was good. So now Jackman's done, so we can get our fourth back in here.
Indeed, and you could probably go against Paul while they're slipping in.
Yeah, Paul, let's do it.
You've seen him play, now you've developed your strategy.
Yeah, my strategy changes so much all the time.
Yeah, you know the exact arms you want. Also, don't forget, for all the players, including the ones in Group F, you do need to make sure that you're updating your scores.
Yes. Paul is going Tron on me.
Ooh. As long as
Tron double tri-blast?
Oh no.
Paul, see the scrub away. No! Oh, double Burchuck. That's frightening. One for you, one for me. Two for you, none for me.
Oh yeah, double Burchuck. That clapback should be pretty good at pushing back those double Burchucks. But those things are just going to be really scary, even in those cases. Slack's going to close in the distance and just start raining in terror. Scrims immediately pushing back, even getting a nice grab and putting Slacks into the corner, getting a bunch for clapback just to kind of set up and be like, hello there.
Ow, 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 ow.
Slacks right on top of that clapback is going to be able to stop it with his rush and get some serious damage on Scrims. Scrims ready with rush, just probably trying to find a moment to get it to work. Is going to take this moment right here and gets it to connect for 290 damage, which is enough to be able to take...
Pixel Paul, they call him.
Yes.
Pixel Rick. Oh, Pixel Rick. That has got to be something.
Paul gonna stick with the double Burchuck and is going to successfully disarm Scrims. Scrims still had the clapback ready. He knew that that EMP was going to come off any time now. Safely deflects it.
Jeez.
He's going
with
to
all the fun chucks and the Burchucks and the Bride of Chucky.
All the chucking. Everything is being chucked at you.
Up chuck the boogie.
Paul gonna try to make a read on movement of Scrims and is able to get a successful grab off of that shield that Scrims throws up. Scrims gonna get a successful read back and is able to keep himself going. About not too far behind, only about 25% health. A single rush, well timed, can definitely bring this back along with a couple of solid hits. And we're gonna see the clapback do just that. As long as Scrims is staying nice and close, he can just dish out so much damage. Get 340 damage and is able to finish off all.
Has anyone addressed the elephant in the room? Are you calling me fat?
Oh.
Or is it just because the hoodie's gray?
Well, if you're an elephant, you're the best looking elephant I've ever...
Oh. Thanks! Scrimps, I'll see you in court. I love it, Tochi Poo. Paul, take out the trash. You got this. Yeah, I don't like that talk at all. I feel like he's gonna do something massively different, so me too.
He's gonna go Master Mommy Double Guardian.
I'm harnessing the power of Archie Magoo, the lost shrimp.
You can do it!
Oh, he's going Helix. Scrimps, you're an elephant. You know what, Junior? Fight me. At SNS, meet me in the parking lot. We'll put the mattresses down in the hotel room.
I'll record it.
Things got a little weird just now. It was just a good old street fight. Oh my God, he's me!
Oh!
Paul is me, and I'm Archie Magoo.
Archie,
this is the all shrimp squad.
Archie starting off with a solid lead, getting a couple of nice solid Ice Dragon hits, able to get a grab. Scrims gonna reply with a Tri-Blast strike, able to get a couple of hits on Archie, but he is still a decent amount behind. Archie staying very patient, just trying to wait things out. Gets hit by the clapback, and we have a battle of the shields going on. Scrims trying to snipe Archie from around the corner as Archie continues to strike with the Ice Dragon, just keeping that pressure going. Scrims goes is able to successfully counter Archie's attack, but Archie is going to rush Scrimps and bring Scrimps into the red. Gonna get another solid snipe in there. And Archie is going to finish Scrimps off in the first
Archie!
round with a 75% health lead.
This is really confusing.
I know, I'm making it even more confusing purposefully. Archie gonna switch over to double Ice Dragon, while Scrimps is gonna go run in with double Fun Chuck. Starting with Rush Ready, he's gonna try to use that just to get some solid pressure. Archie gonna quickly hide behind a pillar though, gonna protect himself from the rush, but now Scrimps is in a position where he can just start charging his Rusher again, get that ready. Archie, they're gonna find a small window in the flurry of chucks and get a snipe in there, bringing both players to about equal health, gets another snipe in there, and follows it up with a glorious grab for 150 damage. Tries to go for another one, is not able to get it to connect, but he's doing a really good job of evading all of these one-chucks. Ends up getting hit by one. Scrimps ready with Rush, is going to unleash it. Connects some of it, not too much of it, but is able to get enough so that he at least has a bit of a health lead. That Ice Dragon from Archie is going to snipe him though.
Oh.
Scrimps gets us impressive read and is able to get a nice 150 damage off. Archie,
This is the most
go to
confusing commentary ever for me.
Archie, gonna go and use Rush, but Scrimps is gonna safely land and block it with his shield. Archie gonna start an ice chain, tries to freeze him, is not able to get anything to work off. Gets meets a serious amount of damage from a second rush. And Scrimps is gonna just kind of hide back with a bit of a health lead and try to get Rush ready again.
Oh! Why?
Archie gonna find a single snipe moment, and now it's just a few seconds.
Oh, I got him!
Finds a grab at the last possible minute as Scrimps makes a very greedy decision and tries to go for a grab punish of his own. And Archie is going to take this set.
Oh, how could I beat Paul? No, you bad man. I saw your comments. Oh yeah, GG's for sure, Paul. I appreciate you memeing me. Scrimps wins SNS. Not yet, I don't. Confirmed. Unsub.
Scrimps,
Yep.
that was a wonderful Helix default you just ran there. Nice work.
Thank you. I think I'm gonna stick with it.
Major kudos to getting double Ice Dragon to work out there.
Oh man, there a couple times they're like spraying at weird angles and not hitting him. It gets scary out there with that set.
That was just straight up stupendous.
Thanks for the games, Paul. You still got some fights left.
You got the
in our
Kid
group.
Slayer to slay.
I'm pretty sure he's defaults too, so this should be good.
Wait, is this Big League Monday just gonna be a default? Everybody's hyped up and ready for bracket of Smash and Splash.
It only took 33 consecutive weeks of a weekly for us to discover that defaults really were the answer.
Yep. And without having the pressure of like fearing that defaults was gonna become the true meta of ARMS, like getting back to it and just kind of playing with it now, it's a lot more fun. I'm really enjoying running around. Well, it definitely helps that I'm actually confident enough that I can play as Ninjara, Max Grass, and Mechanica and have them all work out well enough. Scrimps getting some really solid snipes in there, is in a massive health lead, using that Guardian to very effectively block out so many of Kinslayer's attacks, and just getting some really dangerous shots in there with that Ice Dragon. Kinslayer going to use this rush. Unfortunately, he had just started an attack as he used rush, which is going to result in him not being able to connect on Scrimps. And Scrimps is just going to continue to sit back, get some incredible snipes in there, and gets a
Archie! I miss you! I do it every match I win with default Helix is for Archie.
And every single default Helix you use just gets better and better.
And slammed to the turf by a mummy.
I want to see you beat Gore with default Helix and him switch
Yeah,
over
right.
to something like Coil.
It's not that viable.
No.
Oh, you tried to grab me?
That said, I did come across a rando who used double roaster as Coil, and I was up as default Mechanica, and I somehow was able to pressure and scare them enough with just the shoddiest of aims and take them down. It was hilarious.
Oh, let's go, Archie. Thank you for your strength.
King gonna find a moment to get a strike in there, is going to end up needing his demise, with Scribs just on the a fraction of health left. Gonna take the second round here, and it's going to be Scrimps taking this group. 3 wins, 0 losses.
What happened to Archie? Bless the Magoo. Hey, for those of you that don't know, Archie Magoo was the greatest default Helix player of all time. He lived somewhere in Korea, and one day we just stopped hearing from him. He was on the Shrimp Squad. He's one of the original 6 members of the Shrimp Squad. And he's forever gone without a trace. So whenever I go default Helix, I harness his energy.
His Twitter is still there. It hasn't been updated in
Yeah.
forever. He was here with us for like a brief 2 or 3 months, and those months were wonderful.
Oh, they were wonderful. Him and Resolve had a rivalry where Archie started going double Guardian. He was the first one to make double Guardian actually viable, and took rounds off of Resolve with it.
He contended Resolve back when I
Yeah.
couldn't even imagine standing up to Resolve.
Yeah, back in the days when Resolve was the only fighter on the planet. He was number 1.
I could only imagine what.
Yeah,
Archie
Paul,
would've
you're
been
back
like.
up. You and Kingslayer,
Kingslayer.
I believe.
Imagine if Archie was here today.
Oh, I can't. He was only default Helix. That is the only thing he played. So.
No, I was gonna say I could see him. I would put my money on him taking Smash and Splash. He'd probably be godlike by now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Imagine him with the Dragon Tech and the Shield Tech, learning that and being able to use that.
Yeah. Jim Watts, thank you so much for the host. Anybody coming over from Jim's channel, thank you very much.
Hi,
this
friends.
is our weekly tournament, Mega League Monday. So let's get it. Kingslayer and Paul again using a third different character.
This time, a Stun Brass, going with the
Well,
Chakram and the Chilla.
Technically a 4th character if you count the Helix meme.
I mean, he did pretty decent with it.
Oh, for sure. It was just my loadout, so I
Yeah.
figured it was not a strategy and only a meme.
It was a shout out to the guy he loves so much.
I know, and we love Paul.
Paul doing a really solid job here, getting some nice stuns. I'm not sure the Chakram is a good choice here, as it's recently sustained a pretty heavy nerf, and it's not an arm that generally works against heavy characters. And it might leave him a little more vulnerable to some of Kingslayer's approaches. Able to get enough stuns, chain grabs, and a rush in there though, to be able to take Kingslayer down.
Flipping behind Paul now, he is going to stay the same. Kingslayer, double slap boy. Oh, a stun into a shock for Paul
A
with
really
a beautiful
nice start.
combo. Yeah, that's a quarter of his health gone just like that from one combo.
I don't know if you noticed this, Grimps, but I think half of your group is motion controls.
I did not notice that.
Kingslayer is motion controls, I can tell. If you pay attention to how he was moving his arms before the match started, they were moving asynchronously. They were not together. Synchronized?
Independently.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Jackman is also a motion control users to my memory, and also seeing how his arms were moving with Bite and Bark. Wait,
Next he'll be using Biff. Yeah, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that Paul is Biff.
yeah, he was waving.
He was waving. Oh, actually, I did notice that on the last one, when I fought him, he was standing funny with the Megatons. You can wave. It's a secret motion tech. Yeah.
It's so adorable. I love it so much.
Whenever I wave at people, Felix just goes like this.
You just waving your arms in the scare eye like you don't have a care.
Oh, okay. This is our very last matchup, isn't it?
It is. And
Yeah.
we're still going to see another different character coming in from Slacks. I was really hoping to see a Laura loadout. Though it is pretty close. We've got the Lockjaw.
Yeah, I don't believe that Paul has the random character function on because he would have gotten the same character at least 4 times by now. This
Indeed.
being ARMS. So he's got to be choosing to be so many players. Gotta respect it.
He just
And-
loves the versatility.
That is a large lockjaw.
With the Dragon Ball, I was actually playing with Laura and I thought about it. I was like, oh my gosh, that sounds like the most delightful thing ever. A Girth
Yeah.
10 Lockjaw.
A giant fireball coming out whenever I want it.
It's just like you've got it's like
Wow.
you've always got headlock on you.
And it was very effective. The Funchuck combos well with that for sure.
And it walled Kingslayer out. Kingslayer trying out Kid Cobra in this matchup.
Yeah, let's flip behind the Cobra. He's gonna go double curve arm, it looks like Coolerang and Salamander.
That should work a lot better against these two arms, or the straightforwardness of that Lockjaw. But then Slacks has a really nice counter to curved arm, which is the Funchuck. Actually has a really solid load, a well-designed loadout just to kind of counter most things. With practice and experience.
Kingslayer rush ready. Paul's doing a good job staying patient. Great job there, reading the situation. He knew he could just use his heavy arm and win anything that came out.
Kingslayer gonna see a window of opportunity and gets both of his arms to hit for a very solid rush though. Paul ready with rush though. If he gets it to land, I'm pretty sure this is gonna take most of Kingslayer's health.
Oh, well done on the rush. 400.
400
I
damage.
think he could have killed him. But he does it afterwards. And Paul taking this match.
And
Yes, everyone. Go ahead real quick, Malief.
just a reminder to make sure you're updating your scores.
Yes.
Group F only has J-Rose matches entered right now. And everybody else, I'm just going to look through quickly and make sure everything's good. So,
Cool. Yeah, I actually just switched it over to the challenge page. We'll take a look. Yeah, so players, make sure you fill your scores out. If you want, you can go from standings to matches like that. So from Group A, we have Y Josh and Alumox moving on. Group B is Serp and Rosa. Group C has 1 match remaining. Group D not done yet, or maybe they are. It looks like Stylo Ren was a no-show, possibly. Alright, so it looks like most everyone is almost done. Oh, surprise, surprise, Scrimps didn't put his scores in.
oh my.
Who did... There we go, Jaro put 2-1, good. Alright, so me and Jaro moving on from Group F. Group G is Cybold and Astrin moving on. Looks like Defer set to move on. Hey,
Oh, yes!
the Mr. Late Night over there. Hey, Iceman, Golden Fang, great job out there, guys. Great job. You're going to have a tough bracket because you're going to have to hop in on Cold Thumbs.
Unless they were just sparring the whole time.
Yeah, which would have been smart.
Both pretty good players, so I could definitely see, even without getting the bye, these two probably could have made it into the next bracket.
Red, yes, you did miss Paul. He was in my group.
Unless Paul wants to make a secret reappearance and then play against Philippe as we wait for everybody else. While we're waiting for everybody just to catch up and get ourselves ready for the final stage, yeah, Smash and Splash is in like A month. Have you been doing any practice, warming up, set any strategies you've been planning on?
The only thing I've been doing is working the default Helix more.
And it shows. That. Jeez, that was really well done. I actually
Thank
really
you.
loved watching you
It's-
run around with Archie.
The biggest thing for me that I've gotten better at is using the Ice Dragon as like a short jab arm and a deflect arm. Because there's some things you can do with the Ice Dragon to deflect and still get it to spray its beam. Especially in combination with the shield arm, if you're able to parry at the right time and then put out a dragon arm before you land. Like, there's a ton of mix-ups you can do if you can get the very fine parrying down.
That is actually really cool. That sounds really technical. That's awesome that you're finding all this stuff out.
It's like one of the only things that Archie taught me was how to parry pretty much anything with Guardian.
Nice. I want to play against Archie, so I gotta feel this out.
You got it.
Good old days.
Yep. And viewers, stick with us. We have about 5 minutes here till we were moving on to final stage, and we're gonna have an open bracket voting prediction. So you get to vote on who you think's gonna win the final stage of this tournament. Right now, I'm just playing. Oh, nothing. Malieve's okay. I heard she went to Evo.
Yeah, she's a mediocre player.
Yeah.
Totally didn't win two offline tournaments, Salt Flat. And
Nope, didn't win that.
NCR.
Yep, or that.
She also doesn't do a lot of commentary, and people seem to really like her, which is very flattering. Wait, that was a bad decision.
Yeah, it was. Press F to pay respect to Archie. Okay, well we don't know if he's actually dead yet, so that might actually be disrespectful. I hope not. I love you, Archie.
Oh!
He was like a freaking hero to me because all I wanted to do was play as Helix and use Guardian. He was my favorite fighter to watch by far, for sure. Now I have to settle for watching measly snakes like Junior and JM. Just kidding, guys. Love you.
Shrimps, you monster. That hurts. Fuck.
I only say that because Junior's very, very fun to watch with his Guardian play.
Yes.
And Griff, oh my god, the Scully Master, also very fun to watch. That was greedy. I shouldn't have tried to grab you. That was a nifty little curve there you did with the revolver.
It can do some interesting things with enough practice. Ah. Now. I forgot how straight up and oppressive this is.
Oh no! Ah! Oh, that seemed like it should have hit you.
I might have. I'm keeping like intense distance, so it probably was supposed to, but I was just a bit too far away.
Ow.
Oh!
Oh! Archie! Oh. Be with me! Yes!
Dang!
Be with me, Archie. We
That-
love you.
That was so solid.
Yeah, that was a good ending there. Yeah, he is MIA for sure. Let's see here. All right, looks like the groups still aren't done. Let me get a fight in with Paul.
Oh, okay. You play against Paul. I'll watch.
Give me the Paul. Yes, Red. We're gonna give you the Paul. What are we gonna use though? Paul always switches characters, so I have to switch. I'm gonna go Lola.
Do it.
Archie, take the wheel. Yes, time. Precisely. Oh my god, he went ribbon. Paul, why? This was supposed to be fun.
Oh,
He
you're going
passed
to
it to you.
goodness. I feel like you're gonna have a hard time getting some nice snipes in.
Yeah, I feel like you're right.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna look over from Paul's side. Scrim's starting off with a really nice grab, getting a bit of a health lead here. Just being really oppressive, getting really close to Paul, and just unleashing Thunderbird or Revolver, and just trying to make sure Paul does not have room to breathe. Maybe he has a full open field, but Shrimp's right there breathing down his neck, it's gonna be a lot harder.
Paul, I'm breathing on you. This is so creepy, Paul. I'm sorry.
Paul gonna land a rush and has Scrim's
Oh!
pretty low on health with a bit of a health lead. Scrim's gonna respond though with a grab.
Just back up. Just back up. Nobody saw that.
I didn't see anything. Scrim's gonna get the stun. Opts to go for the grab instead of potentially trying to land a rush. The rush might have been a little bit slow there too. That popper gonna just, with the very top of it, touch Scrims and blow him away. Scrims gonna quickly
Nice.
close the distance. Paul ready to dive back in, gets a nice grab.
You chose a good skin. Thank you, Tyler. I think so. It's her caramel apple pop.
It is a really nice skin. It's not appreciated enough. Underappreciated? Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Slap that clown. Put her down.
Oh.
Rep. Oh my
Oh
god.
my. Wow, it's been so long since Evo. It feels like years. Wow. I feel, wow. A lot's happened. Just thinking back on everything that's just kind of occurred. All the events, meeting all these people, all the tournaments.
It's been crazy.
And it all comes down to Smash and Splash.
It's all come down to this. Ow. Paul.
Scrim's dancing around
Paul.
Paul. Paul is just taking advantage of that.
I'm dancing around the Paul.
The Paul. All around the long Pauls.
I don't know why, I just really want to punch him with the megawatt. Ah!
I
Oh,
mean,
I almost got my wish.
I mean, it's really satisfying. I also can manage to get it work, at least against AI ribbons, but you have to be like point blank.
He got me. Archie, bless that rush. Is Paul dancing?
It's been 84 years.
Doing some Paul dancing? Sometimes there's no time for clowning around. Oh, you've never been more right. I kind of want to stick with Archie for the rest of this tournament. I feel like that would do me well.
I'll cheer you
alright,
on for that.
Let's not start a new match. Let's take a look at challenge. All right, Group C is done. We've got Alo and Uran moving on.
Oh, nice.
Group D. Looks like Stylo Ren is back and playing through his game, so like a match and a half left, and it looks like we'll be done. Gasso and Dart moving on. Lux and Laura, thank you for playing. Laura, have a wonderful night as you wind down.
Great, we're proud of you.
Yes. And Group H is Defer and Eevee moving on. Oh, that's exciting. Grimwood, thanks for playing again. Good to see you out here. So it is Group D that we're waiting on. And after Stylo and Lola play, we should be able to see who's advancing. So possibly just one more match to wait here.
Yeah, that'll be pretty cool.
For those of you that are not playing in this MLM, we do have MLM every week. MLM 34 signups are there. Coming up here shortly, in a few minutes, when they are done playing, go to this link right here, which is our bracket, and you can predict your own bracket once the final stage starts in a couple minutes here. Rushiko, you said the group is finished. What?
It's all been updated.
Oh, okay, here we go. Well, that's very exciting.
It just updated.
Okay, we'll end group stage here. And start accepting predictions. So, go to that link that I just posted, and right here, create a prediction. So you do that, and then just click or drag your way through on who you think's going to advance. Then when you're in your final stage, don't forget to scroll down and pick your ultimate winner. So I will give you guys about 5 minutes to fill brackets out, and then we will jump right into my match, because I'm in still. We're just going to do one match from each round, and then the semis and the finals as well.
Oh, these brackets are brutal. There's so many matches that I'm looking at them happen. I'm excited for all of them.
So much good.
I see Frank's changed his name again.
Oh yes. Yeah, Frank, the ever creative Frank.
Thanks for getting that all fixed up, Rashiko. Greatly appreciated.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
And now comes the most difficult question of all. Do I say Scrimps wins or Superior?
Well, I've never lost to a Max Brass. Keep in mind I'm gonna be using my Archie loadout. All right, my prediction is in. We have 8 predictions in already. You guys rock. I'm glad that you guys like participating in that part of it. Can I get Paul and Kingslayer to please back out of my lobby? All right, Lit. Have a wonderful class. Soak up all the knowledge, and hopefully I'll see you on Minecraft later.
Ciao, friend.
Oh, if we have any Minecraft fans lurking out there somewhere, we have started a server, which is invite only by me. So if you are a friend of the stream, friend of the server, just shoot me a DM and we'll send you the invite. You can join our growing Minecraft server. Oh, you'll be back for finals. Cool, cool. Of course, Paul. We will always have you. Crafty Mine hype.
Paul, we love you. We love. We love you.
I can do it. More like go work in the mines. Well,
Oof.
that's only for some of us, Rosa. Like Rashiko, he's a mine rat. He stays down there. Alright, let's see how many predictions are in. We have 16 predictions in. Beautiful, everyone. I will give you 60 seconds after you receive this transmission. So, 75 seconds total.
Nice. Oh, there's some really good... Yeah, there's some really solid matches I'm looking forward to seeing here. Even just from the standard brackets, like we'll just say, every matchup looks pretty exciting here. I like a lot of the players here. There's some ones that I'm not too used to. Some returns like J-Ro. Actually, small note on that. Brighton Bark has 2 very solid Bite and Bark mains were motion controls. I think that's more than any other character that we have in the roster right now. At least in the higher brackets. Is J-Ro on the dashboard? He definitely plays like somebody who could get there.
I don't know that he's on the dashboard, but he's been around since like the very first tournaments I started hosting.
Yeah, he disappeared for a little bit, went and did his own cool radical thing, but it's cool to see him back.
Oh, for sure.
I've actually chosen to, at least, I'm gonna be doing a lot of rank, but I'm choosing not to look at the dashboard ever.
Oh,
Oh,
Paul, 1050 bits says, "My dreams are dead. Long live the Archie. I will represent Archie to the fullest in this tournament today." Oh, Paul.
Do you
Thank you,
remember?
man.
Wait, there weren't badges when Archie was around.
No, there weren't.
You should go equip a badge to represent Archie. Go get the Archie badge.
Okay, you're right. You're right. What would Archie wear?
Oh.
Oh, I can't. I have to back out to do that, don't I?
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, let's
Alright.
see.
He would wear probably the Guardian.
Oh, the Guardian.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. We're in.
There
Alright,
we
cool.
go.
So I will start my arena. I am one of 2 matches in the first round, I think. Yeah, so Defer and Golden Fang, go ahead and play, and myself and Asrin will play right now. And then we will vote on a match for round number 2.
Scrimp's gonna win MLM now. Archie did win an MLM during his presence here, didn't he?
I believe so, yeah. Asrin, if you would please join me.
Let's just see where he is.
And let's see how many predictions we ended up with. 19, beautiful. So I will hit start tournament now. And we're good. We are underway.
I'm just gonna make sure if he doesn't have either of our codes to send me a friend request.
And I told Defer, go ahead and play round 1.
Awesome. Who are you gonna vote to what takes the tournament?
I guess I can reveal that now. My bracket is called Every Rosa Has Its Thorn.
Oh. What did I-
Defer in MLM, right program? He was finally able to stay up late and play.
There he... Is that him? I
I
think that might be.
don't know. Astron, is that you?
Oh, unable to connect. So that's...
Oh, that's not him.
Yeah. They said this person sent me a friend request just a little bit ago. I think I know them, but I just based on the name, like I don't have any way to connect them to anybody that I actually know.
Yeah. Hey, Paul, thank you so much for playing in the bits, man. You're awesome, and have a great night. Alright, Astron, what do you mean can't connect, sir?
Ah, yes, Jack. You ran predict, so lose your round 1. I think you could... Oh yeah, I forgot who your matchups are. I'm not gonna say anything.
My title is Gasso to win with a lag complaint in final.
Oh.
Hey, it's possible. There's an error saying unable to connect.
My prediction title is The Spirit of Archie Burns Within Us.
Is this person gonna leave? There we go.
Try now?
Nat traversal failed. Astron, what country are you in?
Nope. Well, hello there again, friend. Washington State.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, Gasso. Glad to hear your connection's a bit better. No, please do try and join through me. If you don't have my friend code yet, there it is. Looks like we're gonna have to put a code on the lobby for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, Malieve, I started a new one.
Alright, I'm ready to join back in. What is the secret code?
258.
Ah.
Super, super secret.
I mean, I didn't get it on my first guess, so it must be pretty secret.
Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Astron, you sent me a friend request. Okay, so I'll be back in that lobby.
Okay. I guess I have to do rules then.
We can do this. We're so close. There's Jack.
Oh, Jack joined through me. He's in here now.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Jack. Now we just have to see if Scrimps can get in.
Nope, not gonna work. It's connecting, but it's not loading. Oh, I'm in. Okay.
Yay!
Let's do it, Jack. And final stage, here we go.
Nalab.
Jack is a Cobra. So this is immediately bad for my default set because Cobras are very quick.
I bet you can snipe him. There you go. You got it. You got one hidden. Now you just have to. Now you just have to survive 90 seconds.
That's it.
Easy strats.
Don't even have to move. Just survive.
Grim's gonna get a second hit with the Ice Dragon. Not able to get a setup off of it. Does get a stun off the Guardian. Guardian is an arm that actually has one of the longest stun times on it, which basically allows the player to stun their opponent with the Guardian, be like, oh, I actually stunned you, and then attack, and they'll still connect.
Yep. Isn't it the longest stun time?
It is. Second longest would be Siki.
Yeah.
Where Siki, the stun time is about the maximum arm range, where I think Guardian is that and maybe a half or a quarter additional.
Oh, Archie would be so mad.
Oh. Nah, he'd still be proud of you, man. Look how well you're doing. You're hanging in there.
He hit me in the butt with a bird.
Grim's getting hit in the butt with a bird. Believe facing now and forgetting the fact that she's here to commentate and not just blankly stare at the screen.
Just watching the Archie.
It's so delightful. Jack gonna keep his Phoenix and Megawatt here. Scrim's gonna stick with the Archie loadout. It working just really well for him. Walling things out, getting some really solid snipes there. Just constantly and consistently getting those shots in. Jack, once he gets to a closer range, is able to start getting the Phoenix, even the Megawatt to start working for him, and he starts getting a couple of hits on Scrimps, applying some more pressure, and gets a pretty decent health lead here. Goes for the grab. Scrimps is going to lock it with the Guardian, and that Ice Dragon was just at an angle that Jack could do absolutely nothing to stop it. And Scrimps quickly bringing himself back into the lead here. Not by too much, but still a decent amount, and more than enough to finish off Jack with a rush.
Hey, hey, hey. Frank, please. I've already won a finals match. You mean final stage. I've never even been to the finals, so you couldn't mean that.
Yeah.
I'm so far past that, Frank. I've won like 2 games in a tournament before.
Scrimps has gone pretty far. He almost entered. You were like hairs away from entering the semifinals.
Oh yeah. Hair on my chinny chin chin. Archie, I need your strength now more than ever. Oh!
Scrimps heading over to the temple ground to harness the spirits within and to commune with Archie so that he and Archie are one. Starts off with a pretty solid lead, getting a couple of really nice shots, safely evading that grab, and is able to have the Guardian hone in to Jack and get a solid hit. Now Scrimps very far in the lead, ends up shooting his own shield, which gives Jack enough of an opportunity to get a single hit in, which isn't too much, but it is a start. And if he needs anything, it's just something to get the ball rolling. Scrimps gonna push back and gets a lot more damage, and now Jack is on his back legs, just does not have any more health to take any of this. Is going to opt to break through the pillar rather than try to charge around it by any means. He's going to successfully land a rush, bringing Scrimps to 50% health. Jack still has a lot of work to go though, and he's not going to be able to meet out that demand, as Scrimps is going to get one more snipe as Jack is falling down and finishes him off for the first round.
Scrimps theory. Did Scrimps absorb the life force of Archie? Archie was my ult the whole time, guys.
Oh, you're just that good that you could play an account, a different account, while commentating, while also spectating, and just...
Yeah, while having a rivalry with Resolve.
Yeah. Jack,
It was pretty easy, but it was worth it, you know.
Jack had to try to do a shield parry there, but a little too early and ends up eating that Guardian. The Guardian is actually really interesting, the timing of stop blocking through it or parrying, as it's actually really slow, and it can pause and then charge with a relatively fast speed. So it's just a really awkward arm just to understand how to get a good timing for that parry, because they could just have it slowly walk up to you. You try to do a parry and you'll just get hit by it. If you try to do it earlier, they can pause it and just have it catch you while you're just dashing around. Jack going to miss his rush and is going to struggle now. His Scrimps is just slowly keeping control of this match, not letting Jack have any opportunity to take advantage or get any kind of advantage. Scrimps gonna use rush, Jack safely blocking it, but now Jack at a frame of health again, and this time he does have the roaster, so that might help him out a lot more. But as long as if he's not careful, Scrimps can easily have a Guardian swing in from the side.
That was very
finish him
close.
off, bringing Scrimps to the second round.
Thank you for the games, Ashrin. Great stuff, man. And good job getting to the final. You've made it to the final before, right? Okay, let's hurry over to challenge. You guys, please enter a number. Well, yeah. Okay, that's just laid out really strangely. Number 3 through 10. Block number 9 would be Why Joshua versus me, which we're gonna see anyway, so please don't vote for that. And then we're gonna see one other match.
I'm gonna vote for it anyways.
Dart goes for 3, Malieve goes for 9, which is my match. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of different matches people are pretty excited about. I see some 7s. I see a couple of 10s. A 6.
Lots of 7s, couple 6s. Another 7, okay. So, Serp and Uran, you two do not play. Why Joshua and I are going to play right now, and then we will watch your game afterwards. And the rest of the round 2 players you may fight. Except for Serp and Uran.
Usurp needs to wait.
Usurp.
Oh, that's gonna be a really intense match. Even if Uran is feeling very unconfident in it.
Uran and Serp, you guys get in here now, because we can't... Oh, here's why, Josh. Never mind.
Yeah.
Rip. Right as I start talking. Here he comes.
He's coming!
So this is round 2.
Yes. So Scrimps has successfully made it through the first round. Now
Oh,
begins
what?
the battles.
Eevee and Defer are fighting?
Oh,
I didn't know Defer made it through. It's still not marked. I don't know. Anyway, here we are. Time to fight. Another snake for me.
you gotta get those solid snake snipes.
Solid snake snipes.
Snake snipes.
And I'm usually fairly comfortable using my Clapback Triblast, so I don't know. Kind of wish I had that right now, but we're Archie right now. It's been working.
Why, Josh, gonna start with a huge lead, just sweeping over a couple of Scrimps' attacks, but he's going to end up getting caught by an Ice Dragon. That's gonna put Scrimps at least a bit in the lead. Quickly pushes Scrimps into a corner, though. Scrimps is gonna try to push back, though, using the Guardian, just taking advantage of Helix's movement and just allowing himself to have a little bit more room to work with. Josh gonna dive straight into that Guardian and eat a full 110 as a meal. Scrimps ready with Rush, Josh just about ready with his, and both players just continue to dodge around trying to find windows to get their hits. Scrimps definitely focusing on trying to just avoid getting hit too much and using some really nice angles with the Ice Dragon to make sure that Josh isn't able to block them out. Josh just seeing where that Guardian is and choosing to attack everywhere that it's not, and it's working out pretty well for him. Gets himself a nice health lead. And is going to get a couple of grabs, knocking Scrimps down and taking the first round.
I'm gonna have to put my other loadout on. He's too getting around me.
The pillars did not help you to start out with either. Scrimps still having several other tools out the Fun Chunks as a tech weapon. Those things were not just for show. He is very experienced with them. He knows how to work with them. Going to try to get...
He's always known how to miss Rush severely. And why Josh gonna dance on me, boy? I'm gonna kick you in the sternum with my Triblast.
Why Josh were removed from TCM for taunting Scrimps with that dance.
Oh, he's gonna be removed from MLM, alright. After I'm done with him when I put my Triblast on.
Scrimps dodging the Orpid, but ends up taking a decent amount of damage off of that glove. Still keeping himself in the game, but he just has pairs of health left. Josh still with a pretty solid lead here, just looking for a moment to get maybe 1 or 2 hits in there, and that's probably going to be enough for him to be able to take Scrimps down. going to see that rush and use that as his window of opportunity to land a punish.
Oh my god. Alright, not Temple Grounds, and boy oh boy do I want to destroy you right now.
And here comes Scrimps. Attempting
yay,
to
not
avenge
Temple
Archie.
Ground.
Scrimps just watched Archie fall, and he is planning on avenging his
Archie,
former
no,
brethren.
how could you?
Strike him down, Scrimps. Show him that nobody messes with the Scrimp squad. Gonna start off with a swift grab. The grab of a clapback actually faster than a lot of medium or heavy arms, even though it is generally considered a heavy arm as well, because of the fact that it's a shield, and the shield setups are actually relatively fast. Scrimps gonna start off with a vicious lead here, knocking Y Joshua down well below 50% health, and that is going to break the pillar, giving Josh a little bit more breathing room, especially with how close Scrimps was, how much pressure he was applying. Tries to go for a wide grab, but Scrimps is going to knock it down with a tri-blast shot. Scrimps is going to, maybe not in the most optimal positions now because he was preferring that close range, but even then, still just going to sit back, try to go tower mode, and just get some really nice hits in there. Josh needing to avoid everything at this point, land that rush, and get some really solid reads if he wants to keep this in. Scrimps just needing one more snipe. And that Tri-Blast is going to connect before the Scorpion can find its way to Scrimps. And Scrimps is going to take the first round with a bit of a health lead. Josh switching over to the Hydra now. Definitely going to be a lot more of a challenge for Scrimps to be able to block with the clapback. And is going to stick with that Scorpion. Scrimps going to start with a pretty solid rush, 280 damage. Goes for a grab, not able to make it connect. Joshua just applying a constant barrage of Hydra shots, making sure that Scrimps is not staying still, cannot get comfortable with how his ground or his movement, because Josh is way more than ready just to try to capitalize on that and get a nice punish. Scrimps setting up the clapback, but it lands directly in front of Josh's face. He's able to deflect it, and that's going to put him in the lead on this round. Scrimps getting pushed around a lot, just trying to find a window to start pushing back. Ends up getting a hit, is able to chain it with a tri-blast shot, goes for a grab attempt. Josh gonna stay back and continue to try to go for some pokes. Scrimps, if he's able to get this rush to life, might be able to close things out and take this set. Josh, able to, if he can find one more shot to connect with Scrimps, will be able to bring this to the third round. Scrimps gonna find that moment though, lands the Tri-Blast, lands the clapback, and is going to keep himself going.
Even with that middle opened up so early, I thought I was in trouble. That's bad news for when I have clapback. Come get the rest of your medicine, Y Josh.
Okay, so...
Boy, dancing on me.
Okay, we're good. And we're gonna have Scrimps facing off against Josh in the spotting ring. Joshua gonna go with a double Scorpion loadout. Definitely not as good as it once was back before the nerf, but even here, it still can be a pretty dangerous arm. After a lot of time with practicing and just honing his abilities, Josh has been able to get it back to pretty usable standards and is able to get some nice hits in there. Scrimps gonna just continue to apply pressure. Joshua's constantly on the move, just doing everything he can to avoid those pellets. There's so many Tri-Blast shots, this just blinds his screen sometimes. Tries to go for an attack, but ends up getting reflected by the clapback and punishes himself with some poison. Does get the double Scorpions to land for 330 damage. Scrimps now poisoned, is going to quickly have it wear off though, as Josh is not going to be able to chain another hit. Tries to punish Scrimps. Scrimps is going to catch it though, use Rush, and get a solid amount of damage. In a decent lead here, able to reflect another Scorpion, and we're going to see Joshua fall down with the poison effect on himself. Talk about a sick burn. Joshua gonna switch things over, gonna go back to the roaster, gonna work with that Scorpion. It's a solid arm, it works. It has some really nice angles, especially in the air. On the ground, it's a little bit slower, but it does allow for some really interesting mix-ups and can catch some players off. Scrimps is not one of those players though. That's a really solid lead and is able to connect a strong grab. Both players with rush ready. Scrimps definitely waiting things out, trying to find a moment where Josh is going to use his rush, and you can tell it, he wants to rush the rusher here. Is going to end up eating the full brunt of the rush. Josh not able to finish up the setup in a way to get Scrimps to keep that poison, but it is going to do a pretty meaty amount of damage regardless. Able to find a window through the clapback and lands a glove on Scrimps,
and
able to punish another rush.
Poop!
Scrimps yells poop and
Poop on a stick!
and adds on the stick, and Josh is going to take Scrimps down this round, bringing it to our final round of the matchup between these two players. That glove really helping out and allowing Joshua a lot more pressure. Gets those 2 hits. Third hit, that's going to set him up ready for rush. Going to continue trying to apply pressure. It seems like he understands what he needs to do to get this to work. Deflects that clapback and is able to get 395 damage, even landing it to get the poison effect on Scrimps to land and to stick. Scrimps in the middle of the field now is going to start trying to rain down some bullets, some projectiles, and gets a couple hits in. Does have a lot of work to go though, as he's at 25% health and Josh is still at 50. That's it, 2 grabs, a couple of solid hits. That roaster is going to connect to Josh's own face and put Scrimps in the lead after connecting another tri-blast shot. Josh just about ready with his rush. Scrimps can quickly close things out though if Josh is not careful. Gets tipped another time, and it's just one more hit for Scrimps to connect to Josh, and he'll be able to take it. Josh goes for the rush. Scrimps sees it and raises him a lovely shield, keeping him nice and alive. That's it. Any hit is going to connect, and Josh takes Scrimps down.
Wow.
Just about to use rush, but not able to get it out in time.
Good stuff, Josh. That was so close.
You almost had that. Josh is an awesome player though, so.
Oh yeah. A disrespectful awesome player.
Oh yeah.
Dancing around on me. The foot. I know, man. The foot.
Get out of here, Josh. Get out of the lobby.
GG indeed. You ran in SERP. Let's do it. We'll watch their match, and then we will vote on a match from round 3 to watch, and then both semis will be seen.
I'm voting watch round 13. I want to see Josh to get taken down. You must be avenged.
No, now he needs to go on to win it, otherwise I suck worse than other people in the bracket.
But I want to see Scrimps be avenged by Rosalina or Ilo.
Thank you, Josh. Appreciate that, man. You're amazing too. You gotta respect somebody using an arm like Scorpio still.
He uses it really well too.
Yeah,
My
he's
hunts!
like the only Scorpio user. You ran and SERP. Here we go. You ran Tri-Blast Slap Amanda. And SERP Sparky Chakram. He's been using this set a lot. Probably has the Tri-Bolt on there too.
Yeah,
it's really effective. He can start to get some crazy chains going with the timing. Like, let him recover from the stun just in time to hit him with a shock. And then by that point, you're close enough for a grab. Some really deadly stuff.
Uran, though, has been really working hard on just getting his pressure game solid and getting some incredible movements in there. And we're seeing that work out really well for him. He's just pressuring Serp, not letting him bulk up anymore. And he's just throwing shot after shot with the Tri-Blast. Serp gonna buff up though, and is slowly looming over Uran, getting ready to try to get a rush to land and just maybe finding some nice chains.
There it is. Beautiful rush from Serp. The chakram is so wide. Very good at grabbing, especially Ninjara, as he automatically teleports away.
And now Uran just has to find an opportunity to get this rush to land. Is not going to have that chance though, as the Sparky is going to land straight into his face.
Yep, Serp walking away. Round 1. Uran's rush ready right now. He's going to want to fire this away quickly. Oh, and he tries to get in Serp's face, but Serp shocks him immediately.
Gets a stun and a grab, and that's going to quickly get Serp set up and ready with rush. Just about. Uran gets 320 damage off his rush and is going to quickly start climbing his up again.
Oh, Serp powering through everything, taking shots. Able to land another rush, 275.
And that's going to quickly bring Serp back into the lead here. Gets a stun, follows up with a grab. Now Uran is just pushed back into a corner. Gets it but one more Sparky, and that's Serp just sweeping him up.
Do I need to pull the Scorpio back out again? Yes, you do. Everyone go get your Scorpios out. Oh, you've been doing the stages. That's quite dandy of you.
Kind of. I'm not.
And yes, please, more Scorpio.
I would not be upset to see more of Mr. Nibbles in the arms.
Mr. Nibbles.
Yes.
I love Mr. Nibbles.
He crawls on the ground and he goes, nah.
I mean, right now you're saying, yes, please use more Scorpion, but then something's gonna happen, like, that was my thing. Clapback was my stuff, and then Japanese meta, who's heard of that? Apparently the clapback's on some Cobra, and it's popular. Just let me have my arm, you know?
Did you say some Cobra? You meant to say all Cobra.
Yeah, exactly.
Uran gonna switch over to his boxing set, and is gonna just opt to apply some solid pressure with some really solid boxing gloves, and just chain Serp with some really powerful tools. If Serp gets, even with these two gloves, if Serp gets buff up, if either of these connects, he immediately loses that buff. So it's just scary.
Who was he fighting? Was it Para that he was having a boxing match with last week?
Oh yeah.
That was crazy.
Definitely a fan of boxing. And he's demonstrated, like, he's really confident with the boxing. Serp is no boxing man though, and has that has him stunned arm and can just combo chain Uran down. And Serp is definitely not going to be as respectful as Para would be. Just looming over him. Uran able to find that beautiful window, pushes Serp back, and now has some chances just to maybe get something going. Just continue to apply pressure, get some nice hits in there. Ends up meeting a Sparky and the Chakram though.
Oh, several shocks going back and forth. HP dead even. Both players with rush. 10 seconds remain. Serp's gonna land one.
Uran decides he needs that to land. Does not get it to connect. But if he can just get any time.
Oh, that'll do it. That'll do it. You ran the last shot. Oh my goodness.
And Serp gonna stick with the Chakram and the Sparky. Uran gonna run with the Chilla and the Sparky though, as a response. And it definitely can work out as that Sparky and outbox the Chakram. But if Serp is catching his movement, that Chakram is just gonna prevent him from dodging around, evading, and getting out of Serp's way. And we're seeing Serp already getting some really solid pressure in there.
Oh, the chain, the ice shock. Oh, it was pretty.
Gets an ice into a stun, into a grab, and immediately gets another stun into a box.
But now Serp landed a huge rush 285. Uran needs to do damage before he lands rush, otherwise he's going to leave Serp in his buffed zone.
Serp just trying to bait out that rush now. He just wants it to come.
Well, now it'll kill him if he gets hit by it. The arm is down, and Uran leaves him with a pixel. Serp is alive.
Like, he just needs his own chain to knock Uran down, and that is going to keep Serp inside of this set. If Uran can not push Serp back here, then Serp is going to move on in the bracket, and Uran is out. That said, if Uran wants to keep competing in this tournament, he's going to have to take Serp down here, and then he's going to have to take him down again.
Yep.
And just seeing how he has to fight with everything he's worth to get this going, that could get pretty exhausting. Serp gonna land a powerful rush and start off in a bit of a lead. That said, Uran's actually had several opportune moments where he started off pretty far behind, and then he just gets his own chain going. He gets the Chilla, he gets the Sparky, he gets a grab, he gets rush, and before you know it, he's back in the lead.
Uh-oh. Uran with a beautiful combo into a shock, into that rush. Fighting with all he's got. He needs this match, otherwise he is out of this.
Gets done, tastes a boxing glove, and now Uran has no health, gets finished off, and Serp is going to move on in the tournament.
Serp puts him in a body bag, moving on to round 3.
Magic muscles!
Magic muscles!
Yeah!
Brass.
You sound like Sonic and Max Brass combined.
They're pretty much the same guy. Okay, so we are gonna vote on round 3. Players, as soon as you're done, please fill in your scores. We're just waiting on those so that we can vote. Serp and Uran, I got yours. Serp and Frank will be facing off. Gasso and Jaro are fighting. So yeah, let's go ahead and vote now. Let's go ahead and vote right now. We got 13, which is Josh versus the winner of Rosa and Alo. We have 11, which is Gasso Jaro. 14 is Defer and the winner of Iceman Alumax. And then 12 is Serp and Frank.
Defer versus Alumax, I want to see that.
Main, good to see you. We have 1 vote 12, 1 vote 14, 3 votes 14.
1 vote 13.
5 votes 14, 6 votes 14. Okay. Defer and Alumax, if you would please join me, and the rest of you may begin your round 3. Very nice. So, round 3 coming up. Serp and Frank, I feel like they've faced off many times before in MLM. Gasso Jaro, that's gonna be a good one. Gasso still alive in this thing. My bracket is completely done now. Alo beats Rosa. Wow, Alo, very impressive.
Oh, dang. Nice work, Alo. And
that's that. Let's go. We got the Fia boy in here. Griff with the Fight Fellows Fight command.
Sophia gonna switch over to Brax. Brass. Does not want to see
Braxmas!
Yes. Does not want to see a Spring Mirror matchup. I actually feel like going Max Brass against Springman is not a good idea. You do have that way, and you can get some solid oppression. Springman generally does that pretty well in this kind of matchup on his own, and doesn't necessarily need that heavy body. He also can get perma-charged arms, so I definitely... The big thing that's going to determine which character has the advantage here is speed. And that's something that Springman has plenty of. He's got better jumping, he's got better dashes. He can more often outrun Max Brass.
Yeah, and the Max Brass is at one advantage over Springman. I shouldn't say his one advantage. His main advantage is his width and his arm girth, which against Springman is irrelevant since he has a deflect just like you do anyway.
Indeed. And the large size of Max Brass probably makes him a bit more target. So we're seeing
Yeah.
Defer just push Sophia back into the low health. As soon as Sophia is enraged though, able to start oppressing, tries to go for a grab, a second grab, gets the ice, here's another grab coming up. No, I was expecting one. And the going for the rush, and that is going to wall him down.
Wow. That was so skillfully done. Defer went for what he thought was a wide open T-Bird. But Sophia Alomox saving it till the very end. And now gonna switch over to the popper.
Gonna start off pretty well. We're gonna get a nice stun followed up by a roaster hit, and that's gonna put him at a bit of a health lead. Roaster just a really scary weapon. It just does 140 damage. And the big thing about that too, as you might notice with Sophia's
Oh
rush
my
gauge,
goodness. Defer right back at you.
gets a perfect. And we see the two extremes where Max Brass, as soon as he starts suppressing, can get something going. But Sprayman just being so fast can just crush a Max Brass. And we even saw that with the roaster, Sophia was going to try to gain rush to get a bit of a lead, but because Defer was just getting chain after chain with the roaster, it was actually preventing Sophia from charging up. That said, Sophia getting a couple of nice hits here is going to be able to get rush before Defer, but Defer just going to continue to get a bunch of nice little pokes and is probably going to have rush relatively soon.
Yeah, he's been poking around. Alumox held onto this rush the entire time, so now Defer is caught up in that regard. Alumox with a slight HP advantage now after landing several shots during that time. And a well-timed rush from Defer, 335.
Defer recognizing that grab attempt and is going to get a nice punish up. Now he's backed into a corner. Sophia has rush. This is probably where Defer goes down.
Oh man, the mind games are real. Brass has so many options when buffed up, and Alumox able to come back in both rounds.
If Defer had a Thunderbird there, he might have been able to get something going. With Enrage, he could have just quickly threw out a Thunderbird, stunned Sophia, hoping to catch her in the air, and if he did that, that would have been his round. But Sophia, not having to worry about a Thunderbird and instead just playing against a Tribal, was able to crush him.
Crushed.
Defer peeing out here! I mean, he's got to go somewhere.
Should have kept the rush to avoid comeback.
Potentially, but
Yeah, possibly. There's so many variables. You never know what's gonna happen before and after that.
both players good. And they change arms a little bit. Sophia gonna go over and work with the Triblast. Defer bringing back that Thunderbird, sticking with that Roaster. Defer definitely having an opportunity to outbox Sophia here as she has a light arm and the Phoenix. But that Triblast just has some really solid and scary shots, and especially if Sophia is going to feel like she's pressured and can't get those charges up when she is pressured, that's when it works really well too, because then it's just got multiple shots and makes it a lot harder for Defer to just apply pressure.
Defer still able to land some shocking blows with the T-Bird. It seems like every match he's been able to get a couple combos in that have been near 300 damage. Again in an HP lead here.
Both players now right for a rush. If either one connects, they're going to be able to take this first round. There's just so much damage coming out from either end. Both player or Defer now Enraged can just focus on being evasive and getting some really quick hits in there.
And now he has Enraged Alumox as well. He was doing a really good job staying cautious. I think he wanted to get close enough before he used Rush, but ended up knocking her into that Enrage mode anyway.
Yeah. It might have been a good idea if when he saw that Enrage, try to punch through that Triblast too, because then it becomes this huge wall of a shot, and it's a lot easier for you to be able to attack through it.
Alumox just landed 4 uncharged Triblast in a row. to start this match.
For having
Oh.
a bit of a delayed startup, maybe
Yeah.
expecting Sophia to have a counter to that, and just sees her kind of land and put out the shield, and that's going to allow her to safely push through Defer, and now is in a very dominant position. And against Matras, you do not want that, especially when he has Rush ready. Sophia,
Alumox really closing in on the pressure now. Defer goes airborne. And that's going to be it. Alumox.
you take care, Evie. Thank you for dropping by.
Yes. Have a good night, Evie. Thank you for playing once again. And Defer, good night to you.
Thank you for coming and competing.
Yeah, I'm glad you could finally make it out to one. And now we have our first semifinalist, who is Alumox.
And this is the second time she's shown up. Second time in a row, making it straight to the semifinals.
Yep. Yes, indeed. Coming up this Thursday, ARMS 3VT tournament, the first ever. If you do not have teammates already lined up and ready to go, hop over to the Discord server, which is in chat right now. In the Discord server, there's a channel called 3VT Find a Team. If you go to that channel and post that you're looking for a team, there will be other people there who you can team up with. And so you can make a team and play on Thursday. Should be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to the team format. So get signed up and let's boogie.
Let's 3VT!
Yes.
Yee.
How's everybody's bracket looking?
Looks like everybody else is still finishing up their match. Sophia kind of just was really fast with that. Defer fought back really hard, did some pretty impressive things, but we saw Sophia just match up with Defer in those tight areas, and it was really easy for her just to push him into a corner, especially when she enraged, and just consistently take those rounds down.
Yeah.
Beyond that, I don't see anything but a bunch of bits coming your way.
Yo, Muggles, thank you for the bits. Appreciate you.
Thank you very much, MKLSP. And yeah, you got your swim shorts ready for Smash and Splash? I'm probably gonna start
yeah.
packing a couple of things up for that. I did have 2 trips before that I was planning, but just based on financial concerns and the first one not really seeming worth the effort, I've opted to scratch off the first one. So I've just got another trip that I'm going to over to Vancouver, and I'll pack for that first, and then I've got Smash and Splash. So
Nice.
things should be pretty solid.
What's the name of the other one?
The other one is known as AR, or Anime Revolution, and there's going to be an ARMS tournament bracket there. It's going to be an attempt to try to bring a bit of a local scene to that side.
Nice.
I've opted to make plans to try to fly over and help them out, get something going. We've actually been able to get in contact with Saturn Bars, and he's going to be dropping by with his friends too for the event. So we got 2 cool people going in.
Excellent. The coolest.
And
A
for
mummy and a mech.
And for those of you who do know him, the Lost Eyeball is actually in the area too. He's like 5 minutes away on the event, so he's gonna be going there and dropping by and saying hi to some too. If you're a fan of him and want to see him.
Are you gonna be seeing him?
Yes, I might actually be chilling with him for a decent amount of time.
That is very cool.
Yes. Oh my goodness, I've met so many people, but it's my life.
It is your life.
It's beautiful.
You must venture outward. Okay, we have another semifinalist. Gasso has beaten Jaro.
2-2-0.
Yes, so waiting on winner of Alo Wajosh and Serpent Frank.
And whichever one we get the results of, we will quickly bring them in for their match.
Yes.
Looks like Josh is typing in Discord, so I'm gonna guess the round or match 15 be our next one. Or actually, yep,
There
they
it
both
is.
update at the
Okay.
same time.
And it's Frank over Serp and Wajosh over Alo. So Wajosh and Gasso, let's get you guys in here first. We will stream our first semifinal match. Remember, these are still best of threes. And MKLSP, thank you so much for the compliment. I love having you here and everyone who supports the channel.
You guys are all wonderful. It's so nice to be a part of this community. Too many awesome people. I can't handle it.
Too many. Okay, Gasso's in. We are waiting on Wajosh.
And Josh should have access. I think he, just in case he needs the code.
There he
he
is. Excellent. Alright, and it's Wajosh on sparring ring, back again, right where he left off. Yeah, yes, Frank, I am streaming your semi as well.
And we're gonna see Gazaway. I thought Gazaway was gonna go with a Toil, but here he's going with Brintron. And it might not work out too well as we are in the tight-knit stage of sparring ring. Why Joshua sticking with Kid Cobra, going with the Scorpion and a Hydra here. I think that's gonna be a pretty solid loadout. Sprintron doesn't jump too much, but the Hydra just has such interesting shots and could probably snipe Gazzo while he is just punching through maybe like 1 or 2 shots.
Wow, Wajosh has got some bounce to him now. That early win gave him some swag. These dashes he's pulling off are very nice. Oh, and an unfortunate grab attempt there does not land.
Gets a second one off, even while charged, Gazzo not feeling the heat, and immediately pops shield, tries to push back again, or block anything Josh might have had coming, and ends up tasting
Wow,
a
some
170.
very, very quick movements from Wajosh.
Josh is really on his feet, just all over the place. Gazzo really struggling just to find off windows to get some hits in. You see that Slap-O-Mander coming, and Josh is already miles away.
Yikes, Gasso able to take the first round. Wajosh was looking so good, but Gasso able to time that last rush, and that's all he needed.
Gazzo just doing a really good job. Landing his 2 rushes was where most of that damage came from. I think both of them added together for about 600, 700 damage. So he's just focused on trying to make sure to apply pressure and get rush charged up. And I'm not sure that's going to be the case for this one. Gazzo started off with some intense pressure, getting some really solid hits in with the Slap-O-Mander. And Gazzo has a huge lead here. Just going to safely go for that EMP.
Oh, yeah.
And Josh going to quickly respond to it.
Oh, he gets out of the way of the rush, and he has one of his own. Gets a grab in. Wajosh has flipped this match on its head. He has his rush trying to approach Gasso. Oh my, that needed to be right.
Connected that flawlessly.
Oh boy.
Now both players back on their heels.
Wow.
2
Wajosh,
hits.
I think that that poison affected the dash from Gasso and made him stutter a little bit.
Showcasing the power of the poison.
Yes. It's not it's hardly about the damage leaking away at all. It's more about the frames.
It can make some solid differences though. Josh gonna connect to grab, but the lagging arm of Gazo is going to connect beforehand and interrupt Josh's attempt. Going to land a bit of rush damage, not too much. Gonna leap over Gazo's punish and get some damage of his own.
Oh.
Followed up by a strong snake grab and quickly bring the health back to even.
Yeah, why Josh playing so well
Did
today?
you see that? A grounded nibbles landed on Gazo.
Into the rush. So beautiful. What's
Wow,
up, Cam? Good to see you.
indeed.
So it is Why Joshua taking match number 1 here.
Somebody won 593 sets because that's what they put in.
Yeah, it's because they can't type.
It's memes. It is 100% grade A Canadian beef meat.
Yeah. Hey. Hey, Cameron, you came at a good time if you're cheering for Josh.
Because
He is 1 match away from the final.
he is coming off strong on this tournament, just taking down some really tough players. Actually, a lot of upsets have happened here. Like Rosa was taken
I
down.
wouldn't call him beating me an upset, but definitely Rosa.
Yeah.
All
And-
right.
We're gonna have Gazo switch over to a safer character, and Fate is going to be very unkind to, as now he is going to be facing off against White Joshua in the more open space where Springtron might have fared a little bit better.
Yeah. Potentially even using the pillars early on for a bit of EMP coverage.
Instead, he's going to be working with Springman. I was expecting to see a Dr. Coil here. Gazo isn't a player that we don't discuss too often, but he's also another one of those, like Rosa, like
Meow.
Meow, thank you,
Yeah.
who just have a lot of characters that they play around with, who they can use pretty well in their arsenal. Gazo, I think, is one of those players, though, that he tries a lot of characters, but when he picks one, he just sticks with them. He sticks with them for a while.
Yep, definitely a very versatile player. And it's great that a couple of the EU guys were able to join us this evening. Defer, Gasso, Frank. Frank's always out here because he's crazy, but these other two don't get to come as often. It's very nice to have EU and NA always coming together. It's like there's never been a divide ever. It was never really a thing in the beginning, you know?
The only divide that's really been around is the world and Japan, but that's mostly because
Yeah.
there's a massive language barrier going on there. And also Nintendo kind of has it set up for the two to be divided that way.
Exactly, yeah, with the networking more than anything. And Josh up by a hair here has his rush.
Going to deflect the Slap-O-Mander, but ends up meeting his untimely demise to a
Oh
couple
my
of roaster.
goodness, Gasso.
And then on his attempt to recover from that, faces a second Slap-O-Mander, losing his rush and the round.
Bonkers. Jor, what's up? How are you?
Joy!
Jor!
Gazo getting rushed and is ready to unleash it. Immediately pops it off to get rid of that poison stack. Not able to get it to connect for anything more than chip damage on Why Joshua though.
Why Josh lands a couple consecutive hits. There's a great grab. He has his rush ready now. HP lead. Gasso's been so choosy with his Slap-O-Mander in these last 2 rounds, and it has really helped.
They have been on point. Some of these have been pivotal landings too. Just giving him those massive opportunities.
Why Josh with the beautiful mix-up grab coming in hot. Gasso with a grab. Oh, this is coming right down to it. If either lands rush, it is over.
If Gazo takes this, then it's 1-1 for both players, and Gazo is able to connect, bringing both players to an equal score of 1 set each.
It has come to my attention that someone out there is memeing the Shrimp on the Nintendo Switch. There's another Shrimp out there playing. I got a message from my friend who's playing Rocket League, and somebody is posing as Shrimp with a Min Min profile picture.
Oh!
Playing Rocket League.
That is some serious bad mouth going on.
Not using a Merc either. So disrespectful. Ralna, good to see you.
Why, Joshua, going over, working with the double Scorpion? I saw Sophia ask, why is the Scorpion considered bad? It actually took a really heavy nerf a long time ago. Well, not too heavy as we can clearly see, as it's very healthy. But it used to be considered broken. And you know what happens when you see something that's considered broken get nerfed to a point where it's considered balanced. Rather than people seeing it as balanced, they see it as completely worthless. And so it kind of took a while for it to kind of get any kind of traction, and why Joshua is going to be the man who comes in and says, let me show you how good this arm can still be, even though it's no longer purely broken. It's
a very, very effective arm. Anything with a switch up like that, like the Funchucks, the Scorpio, that just allows for so much versatility.
I love how the rush dances too. It just looks so delightful.
A long range roaster gonna land for Gasso.
He's gonna get a nice read for a grab, and now it just has a really solid health lead.
1-1 despite what I had on the screen. What up, Red? Good to see you, man. You're the villain? No, you don't have Rocket League, boy. Come on.
Gasso going to quickly unleash his rush, stopping that Hydra and get a bit of a health lead. Also, play Red!
Yeah, so big ol' lead right now. Just looking for this round to move on to the final.
Making a pretty impressive comeback after that sickly loss in sparring range. Just holding his ground, playing with a lot safer of a character, more mobility, better jumps, and just getting some good reads, rewarding him and bringing himself just about ready to end this.
Yeah, it seems like the better movement options have really allowed Gasso to increase his accuracy on his arms as well.
He's gonna eat that rush though. Takes not all of it, and is just one hit away from finishing off Y Joshua. We see a bit of stutter because of that poison. Goes for a grab, ends up getting almost punished, but safely just walking to the side, and is able to get one beautifully aimed roaster to take Josh down.
And that is it. Y Josh, you have done so well this afternoon, my dude. Good games. And Gasso, congrats on moving on. What's up, Moon Melon? Hello! And VRC6, yeet!
Alright, Sophia, Frank, get your butts in here.
Yes, you guys know what time it is. We just saw Gasso go 2-1 after losing early. Moving on to the final to face the winner of this matchup. Alumox and Frank.
Gasso, take a breather. You've earned it. You did a great job there.
Indeed.
He put his heart in the arms.
Why, Josh, I love it, man. He just comes into chat and says, man, that was fun. No salt, no lag complaints.
No, he needs to come into chat and say banned.
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 And Gasso says, Josh, you're so fun to fight.
I don't care if your arms are fast. I reacted and I'm proud. I am proud of you too, Y Joshua.
Preach to that statement. Alright, and the second semifinal matchup can begin if you have the stage list prepared.
Do I? No, I don't. Now I do. I'm good at this. I am a professional.
Yes, Gasso, the chat is far too pure.
Moonmelon. Sophia is Igel, female. Though she do play the maxest of brassest, she is a female. And we're gonna have an exact, like, near body type too, like, same colors and everything.
Yeah, this is quite the brassy matchup.
We got Frank going in with double roasters. Sophia getting a little more custom and going with a Chilla and the Ram Ram here. Frank just applying a lot of pressure. Whenever he gets a nice knockdown with those roasters, it's just room for him to charge up and just continue pushing back. Sophia has a nice ice glove though, and that Ram Ram can do some really interesting things if he's not paying attention.
I really like seeing the Ram Ram out here. That is another arm that is so underutilized. I feel like it's going to gain popularity again, though, after the Chakram nerf.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was just such a clear choice. It's Chakram over Ram Ram, and even against heavies, I would say, before.
Indeed.
But now Ram Ram gaining some relevancy, as are Frank's fists. Finishing off round 1.
They fully connect on Sophia's body, taking her down and giving Frank the first round. Sophia, though, ready with Rush, gonna switch the Chilla over to a Tri-Blast and try to go for a more pressuring approach. Against
Frank.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Malieve. I'm sorry.
No, you.
Okay, I was gonna say Frank was just able to space out Alumox, not letting her get close because of those roasters so fast. Frank is just poking wherever Alumox approaches.
At least in this matchup, I don't think Sophia should be playing as Max Brass, because especially if she's changing over to the Tri-Blast, like the way she's trying to use it would encourage her to have to approach and continue applying pressure. But she wants to back up and try to push, forget that Brass build, and then push back. But that gives Frank the chance to build up, which means that her Tri-Blast does far less damage.
But never say GG to a Max Brass. Here we go. Alumox trying to come all the way back. Cannot take another hit now. And that is going to be in Frank's favor as Alumox just burns her rush.
That rush was just too far away for it to be Frank was just too far away for that rush to be able to. And Frank able just to sit back in the corner and just go pew pew. Pew, pew. Get a couple of little snipes on Sophia and is able to take the first set.
Hey, Aaron Too Nerdy. Needs more Mechanica. I like your emotes. Malieve, are you seeing these?
Oh, Aaron, I'm sorry I haven't dropped by your streams in like age. Yeah, Oh, that is a nice Mechanica. Needs more Mechanica. It does have Mechanica. I'm right here. Hi.
Yes, yes. The best Mechanica in the world is here.
Oh,
hello, Gillyboat. Welcome. Yeah, the hitbox on Ram Ram. Junior, you're not allowed to say Ram Ram.
Ram. Sophia gonna switch over to Dr. Coil, and it's going to go with a full... Nothing that actually can take Frank down when he is built up, but should be really solid. In just
Did you see that Scully arm on Alumox? What have you started, Griff?
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say, we saw Griff using it just to torture Red a long time ago. Just preventing him from having any room to attack, a pressure, and just getting knocked down. He could not do anything. He couldn't brass, he couldn't punch, he just got poisoned and died.
Yep.
And Griff was just
and the old friends. The old friends duking it out in the ring once again.
So if you're gonna try to punish that cause in the rush, it's going to just meet the rest of it though and take some light damage. Frank,
that is spousal abuse, Frank.
If we're to take what the last party crash a couple of ago said though, these are just frenemies. They're not married, or never were. But I like to think they were. But
they were in a romantic relationship with each other.
Sophia with a 3-chain grab for 450 damage.
How's that for romantic? Whole lot of hugs.
So many hugs. Got all the love going on here.
Flipping behind Alumax, who is looking to even this thing up 1 match apiece. The double tri-blast now. Oh, cannot confirm into rush. Good attempt.
But Frank is low on health on those arms, and if Sophia just applies some quick pressure, could probably take them down. Frank gonna use that rush, safely builds his shield back up. Now Sophia is weak on strength. Is able to find room to heal up there as well, with Frank just continuing to belch out attack after attack, and he's just really pressuring Sophia.
Yes, you can feel the emotion between these. That's right, Cajun. Such passion. Now watch as they splurge rush. Frank is going to contact a shield. Alumax is going to contact a shield. So Frank with a slight HP advantage still.
Sophia actually missed out on a really big. She didn't go for the shield break. He was backed up against the corner. She was right in front of him. She had a full opportunity to unleash all of the Tri-Blast on him. That would have been a shield break. That might have killed him. Sophia missed lethal right there.
What's up, Swack Attack? What's up, Jazz Daddy? Lewd stream ban. Jazz Daddy, you can join next week's MLM. Link is right there. This is a tournament going on right now. This is the last semi-final matchup.
And Frank really starting off strong here. Goes for 2 grabs, not able to get them.
Oh, the nade hand though.
The rush is cancelled by a explosive arm. Sophia, the
Frank hits again.
Sophia knocked into low health, is going to stop that counter, and just needs to get a really solid chain here. She needs her second triple grab. Where is her triple
This is
grab?
going to be near impossible because Frank is now buffed up.
We need
Alumax needs to land several shots, and the roaster is going to find its way through. Frank moving on to the final to face off against Gasove.
Sophia, I honestly feel like Sophia could have taken the previous set if she went for that shield break.
Potentially.
But that's just another lesson for a competitive ARMS tournament.
Yes. Moonmelon, yes, please. Anybody is welcome to sign up. And also, this week, coming up this Thursday, we have the very first ARMS 3v3 Thursday tournament. 3vt. Here's the little advertisement for it. Basically, come with a team or hop in our Discord server and go to the 3vt Find a Team channel where you can find other free agents looking for a team. Anyone is free to register for that one as well. And let's hop right over to challenge. Frank took it 2-0 and moves on. Frank is here. Where is Gasso? Let's do this thing. And Frank's bracket, he predicted Gasso winning and said it was going to be due to lag. Frank, can you prove him right?
Gazzle, I pinged you in Discord with the code. Also, it's on the screen. Is it hidden?
No, it's not hidden.
It's not even hidden, Gazzle. Just look at the screen. You're in Twitch chat. You goober.
Okay, well, this is it. Finals time. This is a best of 5.
You silly
So we will
beast.
be seeing at least 3 full matchups here. How's the stage list looking?
Stage list? I think I fixed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I fixed it.
Beautiful.
And we're gonna have Gazzo going in with Ribbon Girl to finish off the finals.
He said he would.
Oh, he did? Nice.
Challenge was up. He couldn't see the cover.
Oh, Aaron King here
Rip.
for Beyblade. Unfortunately, we don't have any Beyblade. I guess we should end the stream here, eh?
I mean, yeah, that's it.
Okay, thanks everyone for watching.
Gasso going with my most hated combination in ARMS, Ribbon Girl and the Slap-O-Mander. I would rather quit forever than play one match against that loadout.
And
It is
Gazo's
terrible.
started off pretty strong here. We saw in the Arms Party match, Sprayman was pretty advantaged in most of the matchups, but Gazo making Ribbon Girl work to a decent degree and has a bit of a health lead here. Just staying on the move, being a difficult target, that roaster definitely really helping out with that speed.
The viewers saying, why is Gasso awake? It is like 3 a.m., something crazy where Gasso is, so we appreciate his high-level play out here, putting on a show for us.
He just needed to show his love of arms.
And I believe it might be the same time for Frank. It's super late for both of them. And actually, I think any lag that Gasso may have had is probably lessened by the fact that Frank is EU.
Indeed. Which says a lot about this massive health lead that Gazo has managed to build up. Just staying on the move and being such a difficult... Did you see?
Yeah,
how big
that
roaster?
late. Oh, yikes. 234 for Gasso, 134 for Frank. There you go. Thank you, Junior, Mr. World Clock.
Junior
Trying to win to feel accomplished before bed. Yeah, this is for both of them to have sweet dreams.
Frank switching over to the Tri-Blast here.
Try Bolt. Yeah,
Tri-Bolt.
I think it's a good call because he needs to shut that down somehow, and getting close could be a good way to do it.
So the
Traditionally, I have a bit of trouble landing with horizontal projectile arms as opposed to vertical ones.
Especially, you would have an easier time if he were, say... But he's just a hoppy little spring guy, so he's gonna have a lot harder time getting that vertical advantage that he's probably looking for to get it to work. I'd probably say the boomerang would have been a better choice, especially since Gazo can, while evading it, also has the option just to kind of punch through it. That's it. Frank getting a really nice stunt into grab there. But Gazo is going to quickly get out of the way of that. Recognizes a beautiful moment to land with his rush, and is able to finish Frank off for the first round.
Yeah, Gasso looking good, going up 1-0 there. The Ribbon Girl, he said he was going to play the ribbon, and he sure is.
Or he could just play Mechanica.
Stages?
Stages.
We all need a little help in this world.
Yes. I haven't done this in a while. I'm too used to you doing it now.
I know. What's up, Wes? Good to see you back. Hope everyone is enjoying this Mega League Monday. Remember, this is a weekly event, and it is open to all. Sign up is right there. Gasso going with a very similar loadout. Frank gonna switch up to the wide boy with the chakram. That is a much better tool for plucking that singer out of the air.
I don't know. I've heard that from time to time, but then I talk to some other people, and they're like, no, a chakram is vertical opponents. And especially with it taking the nerf that it has, Frank might not be used to using it effectively, especially at its new speed. He's even running with the nade, which is also a little bit slower of an arm. I don't think just like how I don't plan on using the Kablammer and nade while I'm playing as Rash, this might be a loadout that's just a little too slow to get things to work.
He's certainly having trouble so far. That's gonna land very successfully, and now Gasso's stuck right in his hot pocket. Frank,
gets tossed like a salad.
I was about to say has a clear advantage, but no, Gasso very sneaky with that grab.
Quickly slaps Frank down, and now Frank is down to the red. One single pixel. Gasso also just set up to fall.
Oh my God, Frank! What a brilliant series of punches and that grab. Whew. The hate for Ribbon Girl is the most aggressive, Boomy. She is not low tier trash at all. My issue with her is her manipulation of the camera, not necessarily her as a character.
Yeah. I would definitely say she is at least a mid-tier character. She's really powerful. She has some really good abilities, but with a lot
And some
of
really good
practice-
matchups.
Oh yeah. With practice, you can generally push back against her, especially when you have the control that Frank did in this round, and just has a massive health lead. Gazzo at close range is going to unleash rush, push Frank into the hot pocket, and is going to have a bit of a lead, or who has still a decent lead. Gazzo though, able to get a couple of nice hits and might be able to start bringing
Yeah.
this back.
Gasso's bringing it all the way back.
Just can't taste the chakra or the nade, as either one's probably going to finish him off.
And he just barely gets Frank into the red. But lands again. That chakram rush is awesome. Too good.
The rush is still incredibly powerful. And that
Would I actually consider any characters low tier?
I would only consider characters low tier because we don't have a strong pool of players who have demonstrated mastery over them.
B&B. No Bite and Bark. I think Bite and Bark's low tier.
If anybody is, I think he would be, but that's about it. And even him, I feel like he could do really well in so many matchups. Once you have somebody who understands how to use him.
Ralno with the J-Knight command. Yeah. RIP most of the B&B mains. We had Jaro tonight representing B&B. Well, no, Junior, I'm just gonna lose to Kajora no matter what he does. He's just a freak.
Kajara is just awesome. And what's also awesome is this matchup that's going right now. Frank has got a pretty decent lead here. Again, Gazzo raining out Screaming. Once again, a character that I said should probably manage the matchup a little bit better. But we're seeing, once again, as soon as Frank gets tempo and is able to build up that brass body, he's just pushing Gazzo back and just overwhelming him so much.
Against the wall again, but this may have been a wasted rush from Gasso.
If he can't bring this back, it definitely will be. But he manages to bring Frank to the red health, and if he can get one more hit.
Oh, and after all that work, Frank's gonna get away with it in the end.
Frank, I'm sorry. Both of them need hugs. Both of them deserve hugs.
Moon Melon, you signed up for next Monday. Great to hear. If you're not in the Discord yet, jump in there so you can communicate with everybody. Time to make a debut. Yeah, that's what this tourney's for. Whoa, the deflect right into a counter grab from Gasso.
Frank going for a very greedy grab. Gasso straight,
Yeah.
just like, nope, not having that. I got my grab.
Deflect. A good bait there from Frank. 330 on the rush gives him a pretty significant advantage, but Gasso has a rush of his own and could take a lead if he lands. If he lands.
Yeah. Ends up doing a lot of shield pressure and can possibly knock Frank down. Is able to disarm one of them and gets a 100 damage reward off of it, followed by a stun grab, and now is in the lead. Just needs to continue applying pressure and he can get himself going here.
Wow, Gasso with some extraordinary timing and mix-ups up close.
That perfect, that deflect at the last moment was so on point and absolutely necessary.
It's gorgeous.
Was it? Yes.
Gasso staying very patient. He's aiming for that nade hand now on Frank.
He's going to safely see that rush coming and have more than enough time to get a block. Is able to stop that or get a nice stun too. Gonna try to go for the rush.
How did he get out of there? That was crazy. Without getting hit by that nade explosion, that was wild from Gasso.
That was, but then frames before he actually could connect with Rush, Frank had a chakram also ready, and he just could not dodge both of them. Frank gonna go for a grab. Gazzo, once again, not on his watch. He is going to grab Frank for grabbing. Frank, ready with Rush, is going to sweep into the brain fart.
Gasso gets his rush. Frank has his rush. He got out of the explosion again and landed for 200 damage. Gasso, the sneakiest spring on the block. There is the counter rush. Frank has the lead now, 1 round apiece.
If Gazzo can just get a couple of quick hits in there, and a couple of times now, if he can get his deflect, close that gap, he might be able to get this, but gets an explosion, even though Frank was able to safely deflect that, still blew his face up a bit. Gazzo
Still blew his face up a bit.
And there we have it. Frank
Yes.
taking Gazzo down once more.
That is it. That is your MLM 33 champion. Right?
Yeah.
That's it. Frank. How many MLMs is that for Frank?
Or
Oh wait, Gasso wants to fight again.
or
maybe
was
that's-
only 2? Let's check.
Was it 2?
I-
Did we just make that second game up?
Okay, so Gazzo has 10 points. He came in here, so he would have had to I think Frank hasn't stepped in though, so you know. Oh, stages. Okay, so Gazzo's 1-1 and 2.
It's 1-2 Gasso.
What stage was that? Mausoleum.
Or 1-2 Frank.
Yeah, Frank it with 2, Gazzo with 1.
Got you. That is not your MLM 33 champion.
No, not yet.
Not
Maleev
yet.
Maleev is a bit scatterbrained, and
Well, me too. I got into a conversation at the end of match 2 and didn't even look at who won. That probably wasn't smart.
yeah.
But hey, here we are. It is 2-1. Frank is up. So Gasso, absolute must win. A 230 bits from Wes for the overtime. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Hey, you know what, Junior? Go shake your head somewhere else. Because nobody wants to see the scapegoat.
I blame Junior for this.
I blame Junior. Most certainly it is his fault. There you go, Griff. Thank you.
Many thanks, Griff.
Gasso reads the rush. Has one of his own. His arms are in danger. Frank could take advantage of this, but that rush is probably going to scare him off.
And Gazzo didn't get a really solid grab there. Just push back on Frank.
Wow, that was deep in the
Perfectly
frames.
timed.
Woo.
I don't think that rush could have came any later.
Yeah, me either. Gasso just under half health. Frank in his comeback mode.
Gazzo pretty much needing just anything.
Wow.
And gets a stun grab combo, and that's gonna round.
Sorry, folks, my bad. Yeah, Junior. How dare you confuse the hosts like that?
I'm so lost now, and it's all your fault. You know, it would probably help if I had a scoreboard or something set up for myself to be watching.
Well, I have one on screen. I
I
should probably watch the screen, you know?
Yeah, I should probably be watching that stream too.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, I don't have that much internet. Also,
Enough of the commentator Johns. Gasso with rush ready, fighting his way back after easily shielding his way through that one. Approaching quickly now. He's putting some pressure on Frank and is going to burn that rush.
Frank going to try to go for a punish grab, but Gazzo is going to stay on the move. Goes for a grab of his own, but once again, we see a deflect just stop these grabs. A lot of them are landing, but when the read is not right, it hurts really badly because it's so easy for a deflector just to punish a greedy grab like that.
Yes, Patson, if Frank loses, it is completely my fault for throwing his momentum. He's like, oh, I won? Oh, wait, I didn't win.
I think the two players were aware of this, and neither.
Yeah,
of them.
hey, as long as they're on top of it, the host definitely doesn't need to be.
No. Speaking of on top of things, though, Gazzo going to catch that
Oh,
Chakram once again. Frank gonna try to respond to it, but he was already well too deep into eating a rush.
the ultimate commentator's curse. I'm sorry, Frank. Stages. Faked him out. Yes, I did. Alright, so it is 2-2. This is it. And we're going to Temple Grounds. I love watching fights here, not necessarily participating on them.
It's always such a pretty stage to fight in. And we are going to have a Spring Man Mir matchup. They are
Yes.
both going double roaster.
And Nobi says, why is every MLM final 3-2? I don't know, man. They like to put on a show in the final.
They're all scripted, planned out.
Everything that I'd run is completely scripted, and you're all actors.
Every single embarrassing thing I've said on stream, we planned it
Was
out
written.
weeks ago.
Yeah, we wrote all those embarrassing things. Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty impressive.
Pretty embarrassing.
Yeah, I can't believe that I looked at the script. Yeah, sure.
Frank
talk
is
about that.
punching these pillars down. He does not like them. I find that a little strange since he has the only curve arm on the map.
It can even actually still get really in the way of certain farms.
Look at this guy just. He is farming these poles. He's pole dancing again.
If you're a player who's maybe not fully adept to using the pillars effectively, it can actually really get in the way of even a curve arm, actually especially a curve arm, because with all of these pillars in the way, the curve arm just kind of swings directly into so many of these.
Oh, Franklin, you are a mean turtle.
The Ibuki win confirm, and that is here. Gazzo though, now ready with Enrage, probably gonna try to just go in for some solid boxing, because it's just free momentum and he doesn't have to worry about the pressure of a giant brass.
Yeah. Frank searching for one more hit to take this first round. Gasso wants to charge up the rest of that rush, and he will. And gets a grab in.
Frank,
If he landed the full rush, yeah, there's not enough time.
Frank was just gonna take the long get-ups there and eat 2 grabs. He had enough health
Yep.
to get away with it.
Most definitely. Alright, flipping behind. Gasso, who is down around here. If Frank wins this next round, then he will be crowned champion. But not before then. No, who would try to do such a thing?
Why would anybody try to
Ever.
do that?
How could you ever lose track of 3 simple matches?
I don't know anybody who would ever be that foolish.
Fools.
Foolish, though, is not Frank, as he is going to block Gazzo's rush and prevent himself from taking a serious amount of damage there. Gazzo, though, still keeping a relatively large health lead, working with the Slap-O-Mander and the Roaster. And immediately, with one solid boomerang hit, Frank pushes Gazzo from in front of him to behind in the corner.
Yeah, that was a really long distance he traveled. I don't think Frank expected that, otherwise he might have confirmed into the rush.
That was really cool to see also.
Raidengard, shut up.
And we're going to see a bit of a trade-off there with Gazzo patiently using his shield and just being really patient, getting him chipped by a little bit, but having enough windows to just pause with the shield, regain his senses, and go in with some more attacks.
Only 30 seconds remain here. Frank is going to need to put in some major work if he expects to come back. Gasso at half HP with 20 seconds left.
That's another chip, making it that much harder for Frank to be able to bring this.
Yep, and Gasso is going to be able to time this one out. Oh my god!
Frank is going to catch Gazzo, and with a finishing touch in the last 5 seconds, takes the tournament. Actually, this time.
And Frank is your MLM 33 champion. 33!
And this time
Frank!
it actually happened.
Frank the Tank! Frank the Tank!
Frank.
I did not curse you. I'm so glad I did not curse you, Frank. Very good win. MLM 33 champion, Frank the Tank. Oh, some hype matches. Yeah, we're sure this time, right?
You know what? Let's just have them go another 6 times just to make sure. We'll just pretend that entire thing didn't happen.
Because
Frank, that is the most savage comment. He just said Gasso out here ruining my prediction after he just beat him in the final.
Oh, I forgot to close.
That is mean, Frank. That is really mean. Alright, so, quick little round of announcements. If you enjoyed that MLM, come back next Monday. Even participate if you want. Thank you, Red, for the 5 bits. I'm so worth it. I'm so worth it. But more importantly, before next MLM, there is the first ever ARMS 3v3 Thursday. Guys, if you are not signed up for this yet, I'm telling you, it's gonna be hype. We're doing miniature crew battles, basically. If you do not have a teammate yet, you can go to the Discord, and there's a channel in the Discord called 3VT Find a Team, where you can find a team and participate. Thank you for the bits, Ralna. Appreciate it.
Very appreciated.
Yeah, so those are the next 2 events coming up. Malieve, thank you for the wonderful commentary.
It
Once
was a
again.
pleasure. You mind if I give a quick, if I advertise my own tournament that's coming up? Actually, the day
Please
after that
do.
one, we've got
Do
the
it.
Scrapyard. And to prepare, speaking of all the defaults that
On
I've been
what, this
rambling
Friday?
about today. Yes, this Friday.
This Friday, Scrapyard Tournament.
Defaults. This one's theme is
Ooh.
default loadouts, so everybody will have
Oh.
to stick with defaults. We haven't had one of those in a while. Like,
Yeah.
not many tournaments are default anymore, except for Smash and Splash.
Man, I'd really love to participate. It happens when I have like 3 hours left of work still, so I can't play in that. But man, I want to get in on that defaults action.
We got to start warming up. I might, if people really enjoy this one, I might just throw like 1 or 2 more in just to help people have like some solid events to get some default in, because we got a
Yeah.
lot of custom tournaments. We got the random, we got Mega League Monday, we
Right.
got Fight Club always going on.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of just forgot about defaults because you can use them in customs if you want, but it's so cool to have like a closed off system every once in a while, I guess.
And especially with a really big one with actual cash prize money as a reward. Might as well warm up to the idea of running with it again, if you are going to compete in that at least.
Very, very nice. Yes. Do you have a link that you could throw into the chat?
I already did.
Aha!
Uh-huh.
Well, there you have it. And that's that. So I will post Frank's wonderful bracket. Another 3 versus 2 match in the very end. So happy about that. You guys always put on a show.
So absolutely delightful.
Yep. Hey, Moonmelon. I'm glad you're signing up for Thursday. Appreciate it. Yeah. That's that, folks. We'll see you Thursday.